It's ready for high rollers. Who is it behind the screen?
It's me!
It's
Bamboozle.
Bam! What a bit! What a bit! Eh?
That was a good bit.
That's a good bit.
As bits go, like specifically Mark's bits, that's the best bit.
Pretty good.
And it wasn't my idea. It was Tom's idea. That's why it was a good
baby,
bit.
or me.
You need the box of props.
Yeah, I do need that box of props.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to High Rollers. Welcome. I'm Mark Humes. Listen, I'm still recovering from being away and getting sick, so I'm a bit woo. But we have got a fun game of D&D for you today. I'm your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes, joined this week by everybody. We got Rhiannon, we got Trot, we got Kim, and on the other side we got Tom and we got Katie.
Imagine if you were sat here. Can you imagine?
If I'd managed
you
to
had that
do that
time to
and then
do
had
it.
enough time
You just
to
see
run
Mark running
around.
behind her.
Right that way, though.
And Tom's here.
But yeah, we got everybody this week. Everybody's back. We're here to play some game.
I'm really sad that didn't happen. Sorry.
Can we start again?
That would be pretty hard for me to do.
Well,
to actually
make it work,
No,
okay?
you just have to
Yeah.
stay on us for a bit. Like, that's
yeah,
it.
that's true.
We just have
No,
to
I'm
really
not doing
eke it out.
No.
Just really, like,
No,
really.
no.
Just, yeah.
No, I'm sat
did he
here.
do
I'm
that?
ready to get on with
How
it.
was he there?
It would have been. Now that we've told the idea, it wouldn't have been as good.
No, it wouldn't.
It makes it harder because we're still playing remote, so I just had to run across Bristol to get to you.
He almost tripped over the camera as well.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
I
fun.
almost smashed
I nearly
something.
smashed it.
Yeah.
We got some fun D&D stuff for you today. A couple of quick things before we get into the game. First things first, happy Mother's Day. Mums out there.
yeah.
It's Mother's Day
mothers.
in the UK. I know all the Americans are like, it's not Mother's Day. Well, guess what? Other countries have different day celebrations, and it's our Mother's Day today.
Yeah, don't panic if
don't
you're in
freak out,
America
yeah.
thinking,
Thank
oh
you,
no!
Mark.
But maybe you should. But yeah, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's
Mother's
Day
Day,
to
Ree.
our special mum. It's Ree, mum to be.
Hello.
Hello.
What did
MTB.
your child get you today?
Yeah.
Indigestion?
Yeah, they got me a tuna panini, which was really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was really
Impressive.
You don't have control.
Don't have control over that. No, that's
Wow.
I'm a flesh mech.
I mean, you are a flesh mech. There is that little baby inside you. Like, let's go.
Like
Like,
Krang.
I wanna eat this.
Yeah.
Like, I want panini.
Oh my god.
Frank.
There's a new Turtles movie coming out.
Yeah.
It's really good.
New animated Tales movie, yeah, it's very good. A couple of other quick things. First of all, we've got a bunch of merch. If you go to freshmerch.co.
No, freshstore.co.
Freshstore.co is the one I said. Freshstore.co. Hey, go check out the High Rolls collection. We got a ton of merch. We didn't realize we still have a bunch of glittery dice sets, special dice sets left. And in fact, if you want to see how good these dice sets are, Mystical Sam, show us how wonderful these dice are. Very nice. The Blessing dice set. That's available on freshstore.co. You also get a wonderful scroll case container for it with a little dice mat. It's like rolls out. You've got a dice mat there as well.
I've lost mine.
Honestly,
Can I get
if
another
you
set?
see me like just fiddling about, it's usually because I'm looking at the glitter
Yep.
in the dice.
There it is.
It's
Good
really
shit.
hypnotic.
Yep. It's very, very cute. It's very lovely.
It's great.
a good shake.
Also, what is that on your top, Katie? Can I buy one?
You can
I was
buy
gonna get to
one!
This. Along with the dice, we also have our core merch available with this cool wood print Dragon t-shirt style hoodie. We've got a bunch of those still in stock as well. We do appreciate, we know that, cost of living's very high, times are tight, but if you've got a little bit of spare cash and you want to get yourself a lovely new set of dice, or a lovely new hoodie, or a lovely new top, or a hat, there's also a bunch of posters, I think, some posters from MCM Comic Con that we did.
All our characters from Aerois on it. It's a really good looking.
It's the leveled up ones. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
the level up ones.
Level
Yeah,
up,
it was a
level up
poster we did for MCM Comic Con to do some signings for, but we found out we had a bunch of them left, so we've thrown them up on the store so you can buy those
No
now.
longer MCM exclusive. It's for you.
Yeah, so you can go do that. So go and check that out. Go buy that stuff. Fresh store. So go and do that. Go and check those out. The other thing I want to mention is my character Miria from Idle Champions Presents with Fury of the Black Rose that myself and Ree have been playing in, along with the Ox Venture guys and Gabe James Games. Miria is now available in Idle Champions, and you can unlock
He's
Miria.
finally got a character in the game!
So cool.
And it's really nice, actually. So I tuned into some of their streams where they've been checking out Miria's gameplay and stuff, and the experts, because I don't have a clue about the high end of that game, the experts were like, it's actually really nice. Miria works perfectly with the Champions of Aerois. So if you have all of the Champions of Aerois, Miria works really, really well with them because her abilities sync up with all of your character's abilities, and it just works really, really nicely. So that's a nice little twist on that as well.
so fun.
You can unlock Miria in the Festival of Fools event. It's really quick and easy. You just log on and you just have to clear like 50 areas, and then you can unlock Miria and come and check out. We've got 2 more episodes, I think, left
2 more.
of Fury of the Black Rose,
Tomorrow.
which is Mondays at
Man, that
5
went by
p.m.
fast, didn't it?
Yeah, it
There's
did.
only 6 episodes, so it's
Still though.
Still.
Better than the
Yeah,
other
it's
4
still,
go.
yeah.
So you can come and check that out. Rhiannon's playing Sentry, and it's all connected to the world of Kreen, the world of Dragonlance. It's really cool. I'm playing with Johnny and Ellen from Oxventure. Has been a ton of fun as well. It's been really sweet seeing the joint gameplay of everyone.
Nice.
That is everything I was going to mention, unless I've forgotten something.
Do you like Warhammer?
Yeah.
We're playing it.
Oh yeah, that's
on
true.
Wednesdays.
I was just like, I mean, I love Warhammer. Tom, I spend loads of money on it. Why are you bringing it up? No, yeah, you're right. We do Warhammer stream on Wednesdays, where we've been playing the Warhammer Fantasy RPG. In fact, last one was really, really good. If you've not watched it yet, the VOD is available on Twitch if you didn't catch it live, but it's also permanently available to YouTube members and on Patreon as well. And it was a really good one because it's
So
kind
fun.
of like we kicked off the actual like main thing that's going to happen. We had our first big combat. It's good fun.
Love that system.
I really-
so
yeah,
good.
so
It's
good.
really
so much
good.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's really good. Come check that out. The characters are a lot of fun. It's a good one.
Who's your favourite?
Of the characters? Gunnar and Holtz. Yeah.
Our Bezzy mates.
Yeah, Bezzy mates. Yeah. One of them pissed himself.
Yeah.
That's that kind of show. But that is Warhammer. That's on Wednesdays, like I said, or it's permanently available on YouTube members and Patreon, or you can catch it on Twitch VODs as long as they are up there, as long as Twitch will keep them up there for free. That is it for that, I think. We're going to play the intro, and then we're going to crack on with some D&D.
Yes.
Bing bong.
Hello, welcome back to Aerois. Our champions were in the midst of a battle with the Titan Atelicus, who charges towards the Halls of Infinite Resplendence to devour the essence of Siaska, goddess of the stars. Using a Magitech giant construct called Vanguard Alpha, the heroes have managed to enrage Atelicus to the point of drawing out the seed of Hadar that had infected his mind and body. The seed used entropic magic to destroy Vanguard Alpha, forcing the party to fight on the back of Atelicus to defeat the seed and hopefully free the Titan's mind. During the battle, however, the seed forces Atelicus to dive underwater, forcing a change in our battle's situation. Alongside that, we also have Sentry having been bitten, almost swallowed, it seemed like, by this creature, vanished entirely. And it has used strange powers to break the reality around individuals' minds, one of which was counterspelled by Lucius before it could afflict Quill.
Yeah.
And that, my friends, we are jumping straight back in, and it's right back into the fray as we are...
That mini's gross as hell.
Yeah, so I did change the mini. Again, this one isn't perfect, but the last one I had was like a temporary one. This is a little bit closer, so it's kind of this humanoid shape.
With a mouth on its stomach.
It has a mouth on its stomach. Which,
Several rows of teeth.
yeah,
It's
which
got a
kind
red
of
dot.
it's more fitting for the Hadar theme.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah, I hate it.
Just mid-sneeze, sorry.
You look like you were like, I'm so hot. Like, oh my god, just go relieve
I
the
was ready to do
pressure.
this.
Hadar's got him.
Yeah, no, I was worried. Yeah, so for Kim's benefit and for the benefit of everyone back home,
watched
you are
that
on.
part.
I know you did, but this, you know, you're filling it in.
good, isn't it?
You are on the
We
back
should keep doing this.
of Atelicus. So you are actually on the Titan itself back. So the battlefield, whilst it may look like rocks and things like that, it is actually kind of ridge plates of, growths of like bone and chitin and armor and carapace. These two large spines kind of representing these big sort of spikes that protrude from the back. And you're actually fighting on its back, on Atelicus' back itself. The seed is kind of grown out of the armor. It's kind of like a fleshy pustule. It's kind of emerged from the back, from the chitin itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
And
price.
you are now currently several hundred feet, maybe, beneath the ocean. You've been
that far
dragged down.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it went.
Oh, it went.
It went.
It fucking went.
And we are kicking it off at the top of the round. And I'll remind you of the initiative. We have Sentry, who is currently in a different plane of existence. Is currently in the prison plane.
Hanging out.
Chilling.
It goes Sentry, Quill, Nova. Then Things May Happen. Then Ayla. Then the Monster. Then Lucius. So just to remind you of the initiative order, because we've done multiple
Got so
rounds
much
now.
thinky time.
Being underwater, no verbal spells.
Oh yeah, like use my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that counter spell.
So that's right. Yes, you are. So currently, Lucius is in the process of suffocating.
How's that going
2
down?
rounds.
2 rounds.
Constitution.
It's 1 plus
Try
your
out suffocating
Constitution
real quick.
modifier. Yep.
I
And yeah,
can't regain HP until my next turn either.
no. And as a point, if you suffocate, you immediately fall to 0 hit points, and you can't regain hit points until you can breathe.
Maybe I'll finally die.
On that good news, Sentry.
All right.
So you are currently trapped in almost like a kind of fleshy dome cathedral space. It's like a kind of like flesh dome that you are in the middle of. It's all muscle fibers, mouths, tentacles, teeth.
What do you mean, what? He just put the words flesh, dome, and cathedral together.
Fleshy dome cathedral.
Flexi Dome Cathedral.
It's like a story dice.
Oh, sorry, fleshy cathedral dome. It's the
Okay.
kind of like
Right,
the dome of a
right.
cathedral made of flesh.
Right.
And Sentry is inside.
Sorry, serious now.
And there is a mind witness, a beholder-like creature that has tentacles and eyes and mouths and awful things.
It's generally not a good time.
It's not a good
No.
time,
I'm gonna.
but it is heavily injured.
I'm gonna charge into this guy then and try and end this
Okay,
confrontation
okie
we're
dokie.
in. I'm gonna charge head on with Starbreaker and do a couple of lance attacks against it. Oh, so let's see. 5, 13, 18 to
18 to hit will hit.
Nice. All
Starbreaker
right.
smashes into the Mind
Rock
Witness.
and roll. And I believe Starbreaker is still big.
I believe it is big.
Awesome.
You are not big yet, I don't think.
I think I am. I think
Oh,
Yes,
you were,
you
yeah, you
did.
were.
You were
Yeah.
swallowed big.
Yep, you were swallowed big.
so I'm gonna do let's do a level. I'm just gonna go all out. Level 5 Divine Smite on this guy.
Okay.
I want to get back.
Love when
so
Rhiannon
7d8.
does-
Let's get all these.
Please. Yeah. Here she goes. She's digging through the pile of dice.
It's been very fun watching Rhi as Sentry do this to people that aren't used to it.
Oh, really?
They lose their minds when Rhi rolls damage.
6.
The first time she did like an 80-point smite, they were like, their minds were blown.
7.
Johnny and Ellen were like, what?
Oh dear, it's not great. 1, 2,
We're used to it
5,
with Jaded.
10,
Like, is that it?
14,
Is that all?
You would have liked to move on.
21, 22. Do you want me to do the smite damage?
You can
and,
add it all together.
all
Against
together?
this creature, you can add it all together.
All right. Well, it's only 25 on that. 25, 36, 41 for the first one. Plus 7.
All right.
41.
You do not need to worry about doing any more damage
Nice.
because as Starbreaker
Nice.
plunges through this creature, bursting through the central eye, the green spiraling drilling energy kind of rips this thing apart. And as it dies, you watch as the kind of prison that you found yourself in breaks away, and you are basically thrown back into the real realm, into the material plane. However, I do get to place you
Nice.
to 60 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So you might not get a second attack.
That's fine. I just want to get back.
Yeah.
Welcome to underwater.
Yeah, you basically.
Yeah.
So here's the other. Yeah. So Sentry, as you're kind of thrown out, it's almost like water breaks into this space, and then eventually the barriers between the realms shatter, and you find yourself underwater. You quickly have to grab onto a piece of the carapace as you feel. Yeah, you are deep underwater, and Atelicus is currently swimming underwater.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
that
there's
was.
a
You
flow
still have
as
your
well.
movement. You still have your second attack, but you are.
Yeah, I'm
placed
too
away.
far away. I imagine Sentry's going to be a bit shell-shocked by what just happened. Now she's suddenly underwater, so I think she's going to try and move 5, 10, kind of bonus action Misty Step behind that tall rock on the...
This one?
Right, yes please, yeah.
Well, you could just use your movement because you'd be
I'll
going
move.
at half
Okay.
speed because you're swimming. So it'd be 5, 10, 15 will get you to about here.
Okay.
If you'd still like to Misty Step, I mean, you can Misty Step 30 feet wherever you'd like to go.
Yeah, I'll just make sure I'm behind that rock for now. And
Okay.
then,
So you want to Misty
yeah,
Step?
Misty Step behind
Right
there.
there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. You are Sentry. You don't need to breathe, so you can cast spells with verbal components. Fine.
Nice. Alrighty.
Nice thing with being a construct. So yeah, you just bloop, speak the command word, whoosh, appear behind the rock.
Nice.
All right, end of turn.
Yes. Thank you.
Alrighty, in that case, we come to Keeler Kalar.
Verbal. I'm just.
What's your
reading
con
off
modifier?
My con modifier is +2.
Oh, so you could get 3 rounds of suffocating.
That's not bad. Not bad.
6.
But if I use an item,
Yes.
does that has a spell on it, and I use the charges to cast that spell? Does that use verbal components?
What item is it? It depends on if the item requires a command word.
It's the wand of magic missiles.
Well, if you click on the actual item itself, it should tell you if it has like speak. If it says speak the command word,
I use an action. That's all it says.
and
says while holding it.
Yep.
While
In
holding
that
it.
case, you do not need to speak while you use it.
I mean, it's not amazing, but fuck it, I'll spaff everything I've got from this
you
wand.
always do.
I've had this for so long.
Don't say that. It's going to break now.
So 1, 2, 3,
Bless you.
5, 6, 7,
If
8,
something came.
9
whole time.
charges.
So you're going to spend all 9 charges.
Not 9. 9 magic missiles is what I'm
Okay.
throwing out at this
So
thing.
you're spending all the charges on it.
Yeah. 1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that's what? 9d4 plus 9?
94 plus 9. I do 30 damage
30 points of damage to the seed.
to the seed.
30 points of damage. Force damage as well.
Does that have? He doesn't try and suck it up like Kirby.
No.
Cool. And for my movement, I think I'd like
Watch
to.
is like from the wand. You do have to roll to see if the wand breaks, I believe.
Oh yeah, but no, don't worry. It's fine because on a 1 it blows
I
up.
believe so, yeah.
I'd like to move to pretty much where Lucius is, hiding
Keep in
behind.
mind you have half speed at the moment. You can't fly whilst you're underwater.
Do I have half flying speed or?
No, it's half normal speed. You can't fly underwater.
Well, 15 feet of movement.
So 5, 10, 15.
I'll go there. Yeah, and if this starts to wriggle around, I'll try and hold onto this column,
Okay.
and hope it doesn't kill me.
All right.
Can we
At
go?
the end of your turn, Keeler Kalar, I'm going to use legendary action to use Arms of Hadar. Nova, Lucius, and Quill.
Son of a bitch, I
you make
forgot my
strength
arms.
saving throws, please.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
Me too.
Yeah,
Oh!
the wand would have blown up.
It was on the wand.
I rolled a 17 minus 2 is 15.
15.
17.
17. All 3 of you fail.
2.
You take 10 points of cold damage and 10 acid damage, and you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
I'll take reaction.
If I was to absorb elements, would it remove the can't take actions?
No, it wouldn't, but you'd be using your reaction before they get taken away. So
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay, so you want to cast absorb elements on
So it's
acid.
just 5 on cold, right?
It's a cold and acid, so there's 10 cold and then 10 acid. It's Cassid. Coacid.
I'll take I'll resist the cold.
All right, so 5 cold, 10 acid. And then you can't take any more reactions, but
That's
you've already
mega
spent one.
poop.
It's poopy.
Okay. Absorb elements.
All right, Nova Vija.
Hello.
Hello.
So you guys Hexblade cuss this freak.
Yes. They are
Can
Hexblade cursed.
I swim up to this rock?
Yeah, I might need Trot to move you a little bit. So you don't have a swimming speed, do you?
No, but I do have a ring of free action. So difficult terrain doesn't
was
cost extra
15.
movement.
It's not technically difficult terrain. It's like you're swimming, so it halves your movement because you're swimming.
Yeah, I guess swimming speed is.
That's
a thing,
15,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to manifest Echo.
Okay. Can you?
Roll a d10.
You'll need to do the thing as per your feet. Yes.
9.
I believe you need to check that because I let me bring this up because I need to check it.
Oh, that's
like-
all you wrote on my thing. You haven't put any other information.
Have I not put the other information?
No,
Let me think what I did.
unless it's hidden
I
somewhere.
think it might be hidden somewhere. I think if you click on it, it might expand it. Give me a second. So guys.
I don't know about this feat.
Basically, it's an insta-kill on Quill.
Yeah.
Really, and it's 9 the worst result?
1 to 9 is, yeah. It's the same one.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Or kill Quill.
Hang on.
Shit.
I've got it.
I've got it.
I've got it. So just because I need to know
Okay.
what
And
happens.
10 is like leave you with like permanent damage, but you're still alive.
Right.
And you'd rather die.
Okay.
I wish I
Yeah. So it's 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to place the echo, and then I'll describe what the others will see.
Oh god, you guys might have to do it. So 15 feet in front of me.
Where would you like it?
Just as close to Hadar, or whatever that is. No, it'll be
There?
So you go 5,
15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can we get those like pushy things?
So
The wall.
Yeah, yeah.
the only person that can really see this is Nova themselves and Ayla, because Quill and Lucius,
Just for the camera.
just for the camera, Quill and Lucius, the echo appears behind a rock, or like a armor plate. Sorry, not a rock, but like
Sentry
a
can
piece of armor
probably
plate.
see
Sentry can probably see them as well. You've seen Nova manifest the echo of Tiangong before, even before Tiangong was destroyed. This kind of nebulous, phantasm-like figure that looked like Nova but made of stars and space and things like that. This does not look like that. This echo has the appearance of a Ganassi, a young Ganassi person, but made of all 4 elements. Of earth, of fire, of wind, and of water. As they appear in very formal looking robes, and they almost look behind to look at Nova and just nod their head. And you gain the additional features as mentioned in the Echoes of Sacrifice feat.
That's gotta be harmony.
Why would you say that, Christoph?
Because Zor 4 elements.
But yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
Turns out if you throw yourself into a vortex of indiscriminate
You got the
power.
flied. You were the
I'm
flied.
flied. Yeah,
She was flied.
I'm flied.
She's half fly now.
What's flied?
You never seen the
Oh,
fly?
the fly.
With Jeff
I
Goldblum?
really had to think. It's like, what are you doing? The fly?
Oh, as in
What's
a
the
verb.
fly?
An episode of Simpsons.
Jeff Goldblum or the episode of The Simpsons, as I know it more accurately. I've never seen The
never
Fly.
seen it?
I have seen the episode of The Simpsons
Yeah,
with
okay.
Bart.
Scientist goes in thing with fly, comes out is human fly.
Yeah.
Science.
Or if The Simpsons episode, it's Bart with the head of a fly and
Yeah.
the body of a fly with Bart's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the only one.
But no, this one is just the echo has the appearance of harmony, and does seem to have some sort of elemental
wanna jump into
nature to them.
Big old ball of
You
energy.
could have and you didn't.
Can you imagine if she
So
was
that
gonna
was
be-
bonus action to manifest.
Bonus action to manifest. Does the half speed thing affect the echo?
It does, because the echo is they are technically still a creature kind of moving through the space, so they have to swim. They don't have a swimming speed, so
Okay, so I can't really do much this turn apart from move them
Move them 15
closer.
feet.
So it's move it. 15 to 15.
Yep. Kind of swimming along.
And unfortunately, that's all I can do. I can't action-wise. I can't really do much because I can't get there and give them a tickle.
You can Eldritch Blast.
It's
Can't do
verbal.
that.
It is.
Oh.
And I've got 3. Well, because she doesn't need to breathe underwater, but you have that whole thing of like, oh, but it's.
It's not that you. Yeah, I mean, because the ruling specifically says that you can hold your breath indefinitely, right? It's not that you
Yeah.
can breathe underwater. It's just like you can hold your breath for as long as you like. So if you speak, then you would still be suffocating.
You cast through it.
Not
so
instant,
you create the component. Verbal.
Yeah. Still follows all the normal rules for spellcasting. It just originates from the other point.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, could echo? Could the echo?
It's
like,
not casting the
cast?
spell,
No,
you're
yeah.
casting the spell. You're just manifesting it through their space. It's originating from them.
So if I do cast Eldritch Blast,
You would begin to suffocate.
and I would suffocate in 3 rounds.
So what's your con modifier? +2? +3, so you'd be 4 rounds. It's 1 plus your con modifier of rounds.
Mine specifically says you can breathe underwater,
Yep.
and my swimming speed is 30
Yeah.
feet, but it's because of my
Storm aura.
storm aura.
If you start suffocating, do you know how to breathe in to regain your breath?
What?
I know, I mean us, obviously, we do. But like someone who doesn't need to breathe, or breathes in, or can hold their breath indefinitely. I'm just saying, do you know how
Nova knows how to breathe.
Can
She
you
can just
recover from
choose to hold her breath indefinitely.
just a thought.
Right, anyway.
Someone to leave you with.
Nova.
That's all I can do.
Right, so you're done?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, we jump to...
Just think about it.
I've thought about it.
Okay.
I put that to bed very quick.
Right, Ayla.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna hit the thing.
Oh, I could
Why?
be really mean.
Don't be.
Yeah.
You've already been very mean to me.
I've been so mean to you, hitting you with attacks.
I was taken out for like.
You were, yeah.
Just do it to me. Quill's in the background.
No, it would
Me.
It would be.
Do it to me.
No, I'll wait. Go on.
We're all in the
Take 10.
perfect
You wait.
Yeah, I'll wait.
It's
Oh,
because
okay,
it's
yeah.
probably a ranged attack that would kill Echo.
No. No. Go on. Take 10.
I don't think he'd care at this point. I'm just gonna hit the thing.
Sure.
And you're doing that thing that I don't
Yeah.
like.
That face.
Oh, I rolled really low though, so 18 doesn't hit.
18 does not hit. No, you've encountered this. The seed's body is constructed from the same tough carapace as Atelicus, who you know is, very difficult to injure.
16 plus 15.
31.
31.
That will hit.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was around 25, I think.
Around there.
18 damage on the hammer plus 2 lightning.
Okay. So you watch as the hammer does strike, being a magical hammer as well, it does leave this kind of crack along its carapace, but yeah, still very tough creature.
But
And
he's
then
so moist underwater right now, the lightning.
a dex save.
Yeah.
You notice how everyone's just ignoring you and moving on real fast.
I know,
Fails.
it's weird. Am I muted?
17.
You're not muted, no. No, we can hear you. We're just choosing to ignore you.
Guys?
So you watch as the hammer slams in, it bursts with lightning, and the lightning underwater does kind of radiate across the creature, but it does seem to have some natural kind of resistances to lightning anyway. All done?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, it is going to move itself. So it sinks down into
Son
the
of a-
creature's body.
Oh, fuck!
It doesn't sink.
And no attack of opportunity?
It uses legendary action move to
Hey.
teleport.
Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going?
Effectively a teleport, it kind of sinks into the creature's body. It kind of looks at you, Layla, and just...
Now I'm chasing things again!
and it reappears.
Right next to me.
At least you're the only one who can move their full speed.
Well, I can. 30. Got less than.
Oh, 'cause
usually
your
do.
swimming speed is-
45 is
yeah,
my
okay.
usual, so. dash.
It's going to reappear, and then it's going to take its turn.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, I think I'm about to get hungered.
So the first thing it's going to do, it's going to lash out with its
Oh.
tentacles.
It's
Because
slapping.
it can attack multiple times. And its tentacles, it can hit 1, 2, or 3 targets within 15 feet of each other, which means that I think
Yeah,
Nova is
3.
just out. So it can hit Quill and Lucius.
No, Nova's right next to it.
Yes.
Between 15
it
feet of
chooses a
each other.
target, and then it can hit
Oh,
another
I see.
target within 15 feet of that target. So it's hitting you both with one attack. So its first attack against Lucius is a 18.
Yeah.
And then against Quill, 17. It's quite a low roll for me.
Wish I could shield this. No reactions, though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can buy the thing, no reactions. So you're both going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to do the same thing again.
Oh,
That's going to be a 30 to hit Quill and a 20 to hit Lucius.
yeah.
That's another 18 points of bludgeoning damage each.
Okay.
And then Nova, it's going to try and you weren't here, but it is basically going to try and bite its giant mouth. It's going to try and engulf Nova like it did Sentry. Needs to hit you first, though.
You roll one there.
I think I might miss, though. 18.
That is exactly what
That is
you need.
exactly.
No!
See.
I thought you.
All right.
Yours was.
You're going to take a bunch of damage, I'm afraid.
Yeah, this is where you got the mega crit.
I did. This is not a mega crit. This is just a normal hit, but it's still going to be.
Did you re-equip your shield in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, since you lost it all, I'm just wondering because
Everything's
yeah.
equipped.
So that's going to be
I used
20.
to have adamantine armor. So.
Oh,
Nova.
right. Okay.
25 necrotic damage.
Sorry, not adamantine. I now have adamantine armor, which is different to the Etherforged armor.
Right.
Okay.
And 29 force damage.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
Big boy time.
69.
And then,
I'm on 69 hit points.
well, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, please.
Plus 11. So 17 plus 11 is 28.
It's a success.
Nice.
As it bites
Nova!
down, you feel it trying to transport you away to take you to this demiplane. Maybe it's your experience with transportation magic. Maybe it's that faint echo of Harmony or of Tiangong or something. But something just... I'd say maybe you get the image, almost like a spectral image of like a stone shield kind of protecting you from this transportation thing that blocks off and you kind of focus your will. No! And then you are not transported to a demiplane.
Good.
Plus 11. God damn.
That's good.
Good
Very
shit.
good.
The one saving.
Nobody is trapped in a demiplane, so we go to Lucius.
I have a slight issue with my plan. One is not attuned to a certain trident
Oh, shit.
that I've been carrying this whole time.
Oh dear, that'd be very useful right now, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it just?
And you are like, like you feel that like life force beginning to leave you as you do suffocate.
There's not much I can do
Nope.
other than
Go big, go home.
I'm going to.
You got your movement, you got an action,
Make a
bonus action.
bubble around you or something?
I was thinking of that, like, if I made a wall of ice that's just like a big block and then I started chiseling into it, that's just going to leak water into it. If I made a dome on Atelicus's back
Okay.
and I'm in it,
Yep. But it would still be filled with water
Yeah.
because you're currently underwater. You had a way
this
of
is
getting
what
rid
I
of some
thought
of that
about.
water. Yep.
So, none of those things. I've got two options.
Drown.
Let's get a group consensus on this.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well,
that
option
means
one
he's
is
going to
drown.
try something dumb.
Drown is option 1.
I have a
He has 3 options.
I have a 9th level dominate monster. I don't think it's going to work on Atelicus.
He...
Currently,
He's
He's a god,
Titan.
and-
dominated.
He's a Titan.
And he's
already.
also
And he's already dominated,
Yeah.
yeah.
only been
I will tell you this: you've fought Titans before. You know that they are pretty much immune to a lot of things, like you can't mind control them and things like that. But normally, when you try and do that, it deals psychic damage to them instead. But you know that, the Titans cannot be, their form cannot be polymorphed. They cannot be charmed. They cannot be frightened. You have fought enough Titans to know that that will not work against Atelicus. I have no problem with meta telling you that.
We know Titans so well.
Yeah,
You've
We're
fought,
like
you've fought
besties.
3 of them now.
Also, like,
than
we
anyone else.
needed the Vanguard to do anything to it. Okay. In which case, I wish.
I will also tell you that Dominate Monster won't work on Hadar, just in case you're ever thinking of trying that.
Fine, I'm not doing that. I
Hey,
am
you
wishing.
Salvador.
Okay, all right.
You got a wish.
I wish
Oh.
for. This is using my last breath. The party here of Aerois to be above the water, safe. I'm trying to keep it simple and not like I'm asking for the world here.
Okay. Yep. First things first, I believe that there's various effects from Wish.
It certainly is.
Let's have a look at those first, because I've kind of figured out what's going to happen.
Yeah?
All right. So first of all, when you use the Wish spell to do anything that is not on that list, yes, Kastrat?
Can I change it? No, I can't. No, that's not fair. Okay, I'll do that. I just saw one of my bullet points. but it's
What
fine.
would you have changed it?
I would have changed it to, because you can grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours. I would have kind of granted them the ability to breathe underwater, resist non-breath.
Suffocation.
Non-breath.
Yeah.
Non-breath.
That's how the song goes.
Yeah, I think
Non-breath.
I think you have
breathing.
you made your wish very specifically. You worded a very specific thing. To change it now, I think would be distrustful. It would be dishonest to the drama of the game.
I feel like Lucius would have wished for that exact
To
thing,
take
be
you
fair.
above
Yeah.
and be safe.
Sounds quite
First things first, the stress of casting a spell to produce any effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of the spell that cannot be reduced or prevented in any way. So if you cast any more spells in this fight, or until you take a long rest,
Don't hurt.
you're taking d10 damage. Your strength also drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already. For 2d4 days. So roll up 2d4. Let's see how many days you've got 3 strength.
Think before you wish, everybody. 5.
5. So 5 days. Lastly, there is a 33% chance that you are unable to cast Wish ever again.
33.
So roll a
D100?
d10, yeah, d100, and we're looking for 33 or lower.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You mean 34 or higher?
34, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Like I'm saying 33 or lower would be bad.
Which it won't be.
No, don't say that.
That's
That's
2.
Oh no.
So
Is it?
Yeah.
Two.
well,
Oh my
Two.
god!
yeah.
Why did I say that?
So, the rest of you, Quill is the only one probably close enough, especially being underwater. Even Nova,
Also,
you can't quite hear this.
Just to add to the imagery, I'm on 6 HP. I'm like gasping from my phone.
Oh my god.
Yep, he's on 6 HP. Cool, you're the only one who hears him. With your great perception, also being so close, you hear that wish. I wish that the party here, the champions of Aerois, were above the water and safe. And then you feel it. All of you feel this kind of swirl of prismatic magic flow out of Lucius's mouth and eyes, and it engulfs each of you. It kind of wraps itself around you like tendrils. And you see the seed of Hadar, like, and it grows angry and it goes to snatch Lucius as you all suddenly are pulled away. You arrive, and a flash, like a blinding flash of prismatic light, you would find yourselves. Closest point would be.
Yeah.
You find yourselves standing in maybe what was once a great open plaza of a sky city, but it's empty. There are no people, there are no shops, there are no items. It's a ghost town, just an empty stone ruined city. As you find yourselves in the sky city of Cassatoris that had crash landed in the ocean after summoning Project Vanguard. Perhaps not far away from you, you can see the platform where Valor and the Halls of Infinite Resplendence are. In the distance, you can see Atelicus once again moving towards you.
But they're coming towards us, right?
No, they're going towards the Halls of Infinite Resplendence. You're just
In the way.
the direction. Yeah. At this point, we will drop out of initiative. But I will tell you this: there's not an hour for a long rest or anything like that. You've got, I would say, at most, you have a minute before Atelicus gets here. So if you want to fly out to them, you're talking about 600, 700, 800 feet, maybe, away.
I don't got arcane gate or anything.
You see Lucius just like literally water comes out of his lungs, like as he lands, like on all fours.
Collapses.
Yeah, you can see he's badly injured. Quill, quite a few of you, I think,
Yeah.
are suffering from pretty bad wounds.
I mean, how very, very low is everyone?
I'm not too bad. I'm on 110 of 189. So.
I'm on 77 of 286.
69.
Nice. And you had, what, 6?
6.
We've all had a fair chunk.
I've
Yeah,
got
Sentry.
28.
The only reason Sentry's up high is you put like
Each
90
put
lay on
90.
hands
I put
into
all my
yourself.
in, yeah.
You literally healed yourself, but you've got nothing left.
Yeah.
So,
Did Echo come as well?
yes. Yeah, the Echo of Harmony would be with you as well. Silent, doesn't speak, but just kind of stands there looking worryingly at the party, and like looking now turns almost to look at Atelicus coming this way. Yeah.
I mean, now is a perfect time.
Sometimes you're just like, okay, right, I will just, all right, okay, yeah, let's figure this out. Maybe let's try. But yeah, no, I think that would make the most sense. This would be the closest safe point to where you cast the wish.
I mean, it makes sense. It's not just above water, just floating.
Yeah, he said safe.
Yeah.
You guys are, and like you're like maybe, like on a Sky City, like this would have once been like this large open plaza, not quite like a coliseum or an amphitheater, but like you're on like an area where there's like a small stone railing that looks out. This would have been at the edge of the Sky City to look out on the clouds, but you're there. You can see all the streets and the city extending away from you.
We're just like, oh look, there's a giant monster coming our way. Cool. Nice view today.
I mean, while Hadar isn't sucking up all my concentration spells, I'll do a Beacon of Hope.
I can.
And hit everyone in prep for a heal.
All right. So basically, like, if you're a minute, you've got like 9 more actions. Like if you wanted to cast spells and stuff, Quill.
Yeah. So that's at least what I'm doing very initially to stop him from stealing that again.
If I did,
I'd say as well, like Atelicus is technically underwater, so you would see Atelicus come up, like out of the water, and then start making his way towards you.
if I did cleansing touch on Lucius, would that end the wish effects on him?
What does cleansing touch do?
You can end one spell on yourself or on one willing creature that you touch 3 times per long rest.
No, because this isn't an ongoing spell. This is like this is a reduction in his ability score. Things like Greater Restoration, I think, can reduce ability score reduction. But the other thing, Lucius, as you land, you feel that with that desperate use of magic, the most powerful magic you can imagine, basically bending reality, achieving something that no other spell can really do, that effect is gone. That effect is lost. You can never cast Wish ever again.
But Lucius, are you okay? What happened?
No,
Define no.
Lucius looks like beaten up, like real beaten
I'm not good.
and he's like probably
What
still
do you
coughing
need?
up water.
Maybe we should draw Atelicus to this island and fight above water. That'd be a good idea. He naps.
Quill,
Maybe
heal.
we should. Yeah, I'm getting ready for it, but maybe we should all prepare for the.
Good luck,
He's
everyone.
coming closer.
You're not going anywhere, Lucius. Stay here.
I know I can't go anywhere.
Ail's just standing with the hammer, watching him come closer, going, "I'm ready."
Is he dead yet?
No.
Okay.
Can I cast Death Ward on Lucius?
You sure can. So
I'm
that's
gonna
going to be
do that.
one of your actions. So you guys have got like 10 actions each to like do something. If you want to wait for him to get to you, keep in mind you are maybe 30 seconds away from the Halls of Infinite Resplendence. Like if he gets to you here, you will have to finish him very quickly to stop him reaching the halls.
I'm going to Death Ward Lucius.
So any rounds that you save by being like, let's fly out and get back in the fight, that's going to
That's
save
true.
you
I mean,
time.
this is still round 1, I guess, right?
Yep. I'll keep a note.
I mean, what's everyone else?
When
I can't do
Lucius
anything, so
feels
I'll do
Death
whatever I
Ward on
Yep.
him, he casts Fly at level 5, which is an extra. Oh, 1 person. Right.
I can
6.
do fly on people.
All right, I'll do level 5, and I'll do Sentry, Ayla,
And yourself.
and Nova.
And yourself.
No.
How many people? I think you have to include yourself as
Do
well.
I?
Oh, actually, no, I don't
No,
think
it
you do,
just says
actually.
touch
No,
a willing creature.
Okay. All right.
I do that, and then Death Ward
On
prevents
yourself.
the damage? Or do I
It
still get the
grants-
damage go to 0?
It grants
Go
a
back
measure
to 1?
from death, so you drop to 1 hit point instead of 0.
Down to 1.
Can you
So
stop reading
yeah, so
Martin,
basically
please?
you would take like 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, take like 27 necrotic damage, and then the Death Ward kicks in. So Sentry's magic almost absorbs the like as you feel your body.
That's what I say.
Wait, is now Death Ward not active anymore now?
No, it's
It's a
gone.
one-time thing.
Oh my god.
So
If he casts any spells, you could cast cantrips, I think, and you don't take damage.
Can you do
Because it's
anything
per
with
spell
that?
level, I believe. Yeah, so you can cast cantrips.
You got any cantrips?
I got cantrips.
Cantrips.
Good ones, yeah.
And keep in mind, you are level 19. Your cantrips are like quite a good chunk
They are
of damage.
pretty
So,
strong,
like,
yeah.
It's more a
you
case.
can still contribute to this fight.
Lucius is like, go.
He's done. Like, yeah. Like,
Well, as in,
mentally.
like, save time. Go. I've given you a fly.
I mean, I'm doing a 7th level mass cure wounds, which is 5d8 max plus 6, so you're getting 46 healing everybody.
Everybody gets 46 healing.
Thank you.
And then Nova, is there anything you want to do on this like first like 6 seconds?
So that would be my second.
I mean, the only thing I
Yeah,
can
so
do
this would be on the second.
is cast fly on people as well. But so if you want to come along, I can bring you along.
I'm better now, so yeah.
Yeah. So I think like we just have a hardy conversation. Like I can bring you if you want.
Okay.
You need to be in this though, Lucius. If you can't do this, then stay.
Oh, I'm ready now. I feel much better.
I think you just coughed your lung up over there. Look.
Do I need that?
It's got loads of water.
That will bring us to this will be the 3rd round. You got about 30, 40 seconds.
Okay.
I think
Reset this. You guys have a think what you guys want to do.
I think at the last second, I would like to cast the Heaven's Word ability on my sword. But it's a bonus action. So can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, we've
Yeah.
got turns.
So as a bonus action, you speak the command word and cause the blade to glitter in starlight.
Sparkly.
You have a spell that makes your
My sword's sparkly.
sword sparkly.
Yeah,
Does it do anything else?
it does plenty of things.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was a bonus action, you could have done that on the 2nd round.
It only lasts a minute, so I want it. To,
Oh, do you want to trigger it
like
right
at
now
the
then?
last second?
Before,
like,
yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. We'll wait a So yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, you've got like you're on round 3. Like, any more healing, any more like preparation you guys want to do?
I
I've
stopped
got
flying.
bacon.
You got bacon up.
Everyone has
bacon.
everyone has bacon right
Everyone
now.
has bacon.
It might be a
okay.
good opportunity.
You got potions. Don't forget it
don't
applies to
have any.
I got
potions as well.
nothing. I got
got
no
nothing.
inventory.
I got no potions.
I can greater restoration.
Right. I'm gonna
mean-
prepare Spirit Shroud as a bonus action.
I'm flying.
How long does it take to do Greater Restoration?
An action.
Do it.
Do you have the components for it as well?
I do.
Yeah.
I have
What's this
one
for?
left.
Lucius's strength, I imagine.
Because the wish spell.
Oh, does that negate it?
It will restore some of it. How much does
Oh.
it? Does it say?
It restores. It
It just says
I think it,
any
completely gets rid of it.
reduction.
So do you just have
Didn't know that.
a 9th level, like a dud 9th level spell now?
Until he learns a new 9th level spell, yes.
Oh, you
Not-
can. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not a cruel enough DM that I'm going to be like, no, you can't learn more 9th level spells. Like, now that magic has left Lucius, it will maybe take him time, but he can learn a new 9th level spell. And also, when he levels up, he'll get to learn a new one as well.
My last level up.
All right, well,
Let's start flying out, and I guess as we're heading towards him, greater restoration on Lucius.
Okay.
Like, I'm happy to do stuff on the move.
all right, Lucius, your strength
Yeah.
returns to its normal score as Quill's magic kind of purges that weakness from you, restoring your strength.
Thank you. You see his biceps pop and his butt cheeks pop
Oh.
back into strength.
Specifically the butt
Buttons
cheeks.
on your jacket. they
Yeah,
pop out.
does your outfit like rip at the sleeves so it's like a vest?
No, it fills it like it should.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
I will say you have you have 2 more actions worth as you are flying before you arrive. Like, you've got like effectively enough time, or Quill has 1, the rest of you have like 2.
Yeah,
if there's
yeah,
any
yeah.
spells you want to cast on yourself just before you land or anything else.
Could Tiangong echo fly?
Yeah, well, I'd also just say that like you just take them into yourself and
Yeah.
reappear them. Like, I'm not gonna worry
Well, it's
about
just
that.
whether or not we want to do the whole bonus action to summon again. and
No,
all that, like,
I'm not worried about that.
I'd like to hang on to Harmony
Yeah.
for a bit. If
Yeah.
That's all right.
So we're all just
absolutely fine.
flying out to this Hadar seed on the back of a monster that's
Yep.
swimming
Can we all
towards
be
us right
doing the
now.
classic like super?
Oh, yeah, we're in
flappers,
formation.
Like,
Yeah.
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 A little bit of colored
I'm in the
smoke
middle.
coming out.
Just
I'm not.
flying.
I don't want to be that DM. Do you want to do another heal on everyone? Because you've seen how hard this seed hits, and you
I
didn't
do,
heal
yeah.
everybody up that much. Lucius
It's just,
especially is low.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you. Thank you, kind DM.
I have been holding on to.
yeah, I mean, hold on to your big spell, like your big heal and stuff, if you've got that. But like,
Any little ticklers.
but like, I'd say like, if you want to get like even
Well,
like
bacon
another,
is on anyway.
yeah, any, you've got one more spell, it might be worth doing it
Yeah,
whilst
I
you've
mean,
got bacon up as well.
While we're fat and full of bacon, it makes sense. So let's do 48.
Just because
so
again, you've seen how hard this thing hits. Like,
You
I've
push.
regained a 6th level spell by using pretty much the rest of
your
my sorcery
points.
points.
Okay.
another 38 healing to everyone.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing another heal, and I have saved
I'm sure you were.
some good
I
boys.
just didn't want it to get lost in the confusion of like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
But I just know that I'm many spells ahead of everyone
Yeah.
and many actions ahead of the everyone else. If everyone else wants to do some
I can't do shit.
I'm
prep
pretty much.
spells.
All I can do is fly in that direction in
You
an
can
angry
swing-
manner.
Swing the hammer.
I'm real
spin
mad about it.
around, roar at Hadar, do
Yeah.
intimidate checks every single turn until you wear him down.
I don't think he cares about me.
He certainly
Was
does.
it the
I would.
Hadar manifestation that did the acid and cold?
Yes,
You scared the shit out of me.
it was.
I don't like that.
As it
Okay.
should be.
Just letting you know.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, because you guys are flying, we can. So the way this is going to work is we're going to re-roll initiative because you are
okay.
rejoining this
Yeah.
fight after having an extended enough break that like
Is he
it would
surprised?
reset the initiative. He's not surprised.
He's
The other thing I'd say is though is you are still all currently flying. So even though I've put your miniatures down there, that is basically where you are going to be flying in from. Assume you all still have the fly spell active, and then you can land. You can act as normal, right? You currently all have the fly spell. Just remember, it's
suggest we
currently
keep fly.
Lucius and Nova is concentrating. If that concentration goes,
For
you
as
will
long
fly.
as we can.
So I'm
And he is,
concentrating on
uh,
Lucius, and Lucius is concentrating on all the rest of us.
He is known to
What is
suck
the
up
speed for
concentration.
fly per round?
60.
60.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Oh, you are actually faster than me.
Yeah, you're faster.
Well, you've got fly on you as well.
Oh, do I?
No, you only cast it on Sentry Nova and Ayla.
I'd like to stay
Then Nova casts it on you,
Yeah.
and then he's
Wait for me,
flying.
guys.
Yeah.
As we're flying, I'm like, keep fly as long as possible in case he tries to plunge again. We have it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Good plan.
All right, in that case, let's get a fresh rounds of initiative in, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm rolling very well.
Mine's
on
way
initiative.
better this time.
Neither am I recently.
Yeah, mine's pretty.
Trot's lying.
That's his lying voice.
All right, Sentry,
9.
Quill,
22.
same as last time.
Yeah.
Nova Vija.
22.
Oh.
You have the high dex, you'll be going first. Ayla,
19.
no, same as last time.
Was it?
Yep. Lucius,
I've got 6.
7.
slightly better than last
I've been
time,
like-
but still last in the initiative order.
Ah. So we re-rolled
I wish
for.
to have a better initiative.
I got to re-roll for any future.
Me and Nova have the same decks.
Yeah, we have the
actually,
same decks,
so-
Well,
actually.
D&D Beyond has put Nova first, so
Hell you!
It's
What's that based on?
alphabetical. Probably alphabetical.
it probably is alphabetical.
Why did I name my character Quill?
Call it Albericus albumum.
Name my next character Full Stop.
Aberman.
Aracrocra bird.
Aerococra Aerosol.
Arakokra.
Aardvark.
Okay, well, rejoining the fight for the second time, Nova and Quill. We'll just have Nova go first, but you guys can
Bullshit,
choose.
I've been
You
a lot
guys can
longer.
choose, but it might just be easier to have Kim go first.
I would like to fly up into this nerd's face with Echo Harmony.
So you can go 60.
That's moody.
This is
That's
extremely
very
dark.
moody.
It's so moody.
We got too red there for a second.
60.
So we can't.
That is your movement.
Okay, so if we could like just be apart, like, come on now.
Well, then that means that like just goes slightly less.
I know that's flanking bullshit. I can bonus action Misty Step
Okay, yeah, it's looking more like that.
to Hadar Butts,
30.
and I'm gonna start hitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn straight.
So
You return. I thought you had fled like cowards.
I rolled a 19, which is a crit. Curse.
Nice. Good job.
Nope. Old Man Hazel's loving that one.
So that is.
Oh, shit!
Is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
my crit
21. So that's with the Hex Blade. So that's 21 crit
Okay,
damage.
So yep.
Do the
points
D8s
of
stack
damage.
on that too? Like, so.
Well, hang on. So what did you
So-
roll for the damage? So it would
So
be
I haven't
D8
rolled
damage.
yet. So it's what? So it's 1d8 plus 7, but also plus 6 from Hexblade Curse,
So it'd be 8 plus 7, 15,
Yeah.
21.
plus 1d8 radiant damage from the sword because I activated Heaven's
That's
Word.
right. So 29.
Okay.
And then you roll the D8, yeah.
And then that is 6 plus 6 is.
Now I do have to work some stuff out separately. Is any of this force damage?
No.
All right, in that
This
case,
is
fine.
just my sword
Yep.
stabbing him.
Okay.
So that is
So 29
1d8
plus
plus
2d8s.
So 7, 8, 9.
No, you don't
10,
add the
11,
plus 7. We've already added that.
Okay. So d6 stabbing damage, and as in 6 stabbing damage, 2 radiant damage, and then 6 Hexblade Curse damage.
We already
You already
added
added
that.
that? Okay,
So
cool.
37 total from that
Oink.
first hit. 37 points of damage. So it's like, I thought that you had fled as you kind of cut into it as it's mid-speech.
17 plus 13
That will hit.
will hit. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hit point.
20 points of damage. Second cut. Lances across its body.
12 plus 13 is 25 to hit.
Does hit.
7 plus 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 points of damage. 3 strikes. Cutting through this creature. Definitely wounding it. You can see it striking, ripping through the armor, looking angry. Looking at you with this baleful single red eye.
I would like to action surge.
Yep. You can't unleash Echo because Echo's too far away.
Gone for good.
That was a good dice. That rolled so well.
Got it.
Yep. All right. So
Floor.
action surge, 3 more attacks.
Ooh, bad. 13, 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
What's 7 plus 13? 20.
Not enough, I'm afraid. This time, almost now seeing your style of attacking, changing, morphing the armor around it to block the blades.
25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Okay, so what's 8 plus 7 is 15. And another 7. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
28 points of damage. So you watch as, even though the first two, now the second barrage of attacks, it blocks the first two, you manage to slide the blade, this kind of curling starlight mist trailing behind it, cuts through it again. Little ending creature, you will suffer for this insult.
Yeah, I probably am gonna. I just want to check if I can teleport.
So you
No, it's a bonus action to swap with
and you
Harmony.
and you bonus action to Misty Step closer.
Yeah. So
yep.
I am done.
All
I'm
right.
probably going to die now. Goodbye.
You're certainly. It certainly doesn't like you very much. So as a legendary action, it's immediately going to use Arms of Hadar right behind you. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please, Nova Vija.
I rolled a 2.
Yep.
Minus 2
10
is
not enough.
But I also have Indomitable, so I'm going to be Indomitable and roll again.
Okay,
Oh.
Just in case.
sure.
Natural 20! Minus 2, 18.
It's not enough. Okay, remember, natural 20s aren't auto successes. Unfortunately, this writhing mass of tentacles kind of appears in space behind you, even though you're flying up in the air, almost like unfolds space. And this lashing thing, you take 10 points of cold damage and 10 points of acid damage. As this kind of swirling mass just opens up in space behind you. We then go to Keela Kadkalar.
Remember, friends, we fight with friendship on our side.
Kill Quill.
Immediately.
I'm dead. I'm going to cast, because it's got 90 feet of range, Chromatic orb, which so far...
Sure.
Sorry? So far, I have hit, I think, 0 times.
This is the one. This is the one.
You
high, I
have
see.
technically, Quill. You have to nudge
big bit.
5 feet forward.
I refuse.
Oh, misses.
Fine, that's my turn.
Classic Quill.
All right.
Fuck you, demon. No, I will.
All right.
Yeah, so so it's 3d8 plus a million, right? 1d8 for every, so 3, 4, 5, it will be 68.
All right.
But first,
You need to hit.
natural 20! Motherfucker! Yeah!
Going to be pretty big. So was it 68?
Yeah!
So that's 16, 32, 48 plus another 68.
Lock to lightning.
Okay. It's going to resist some of it.
Boom! Another
nice.
27.
So that's going to bring us to
27.
75, I believe.
It's not bad, actually.
How much?
75, I think.
75.
48 plus the... what
Lucius
is it?
tears up.
48. Yeah, 75.
75. But it does resist
So
some
proud.
of
This one's for you, my friends!
it. When did this happen? When did
We all
Will
flew
have this?
together, and now
Oh,
I
nice.
feel like the Storm Chasers are one, and one for
Because Nova's
Aerois.
an anime
No,
leader.
I'm retconning
sword is
this.
glittering.
No.
No.
Her sword
I
is
believe
No.
that that's how the fight in Vanguard Alpha went, right? Like, Nova was like,
Correct.
yeah,
No.
we can do it.
Retconning.
I just saw you do like 8 attacks. That's very anime.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, you did
Glittery
you did
sword.
an All Might.
And a glittery sword.
You did a My Hero. So, Quill, you conjure this spinning ball of lightning, this Rasengan. You throw it forwards.
I say Kamehameha.
Yeah, and it does, like, as the Seed of Hadar is distracted fighting off Nova, this ball slams into its side and just erupts. It does absorb some of the lightning, but it does overpower the creature, and you can see it properly, like, wince in pain, angrily looking in your direction now.
Nice.
Yankee.
And I look away from him and go,
Nice. At the end of your turn, seeing that you were all flying in formation and you are still somewhat grouped together,
Yeah.
Sentry, Ayla, Quill, Lucius, strength saving throws for me, please, as it's going to conjure another kind of open a portal to the far realm.
well, these are
and
just
strike
in the
you
air,
the arm.
not from
Yep.
the ground.
Yep, it's going to do it in the air. It doesn't have to do it on the ground.
What's
It
that?
just chooses a point of space it can see.
You'll get plus
20,
6 as well from me.
6, 27, 28, 29.
You succeed.
+3.
Balls.
20.
I think the plus
Fail.
3 saves me. 11.
Fail.
15.
Fail. Everybody but Ayla takes 10 cold, 10 acid.
Is
But
this a
Ayla.
spell?
This is not a spell. No.
Do I take
It would
half?
be a spell if anybody else cast it, but this is Hadar literally just using its own power to open up a portal to the far realm and attack.
I can't absorb that into my gauntlet.
No.
Do I
Snap.
take half or?
You don't take anything.
Oh, okay.
You just resist these tentacles.
10 per.
10 cold, 10 acid. So 20 damage total, unless you have resistances.
Whoa.
Then it is the seed's turn.
Uh-oh.
The first thing it's going to do
Goodbye.
is it's going to try and chomp Nova Vicia.
Goodbye,
I mean, again,
everybody.
if this is the same save, then you're...
Fingers crossed.
Oh, don't say it.
19 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
All right. First things first. Well, roll your charisma
fine.
save now, because then I'll do the damage after.
That is a 21.
That is a
Oh.
failure.
I would like to use Indomitable.
All right.
How often do you get that?
That's the last one I got.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a reroll.
That was worse.
So first things
Shit.
first.
Goodbye, everybody.
You love visiting different planes.
24 necrotic.
You got
27 force.
good health though, right?
And Nova Vija, you and would your echo go? No, I don't think it would. You and your echo. Well, your echo remains. You are transported to a fleshy cathedral dome. It's a kind of round chamber, spherical almost, with flesh, kind of sinewy walls, teeth, mouths, tentacles, and floating in the middle is this strange squid octopus-like creature with a single eye and multiple tentacles and a big mouth. And it speaks at you in just gibberish nonsense language. Like, this isn't a language, even if you had a spell that lets you understand, this is just speaking like 1,000 different words at once, using 1,000 different mouths, even though it only appears to have one. And it's almost like it's trying to break your brain by speaking at you.
Got primordial.
But you are, nope, this is a not a sane language.
Not wanting to rules lawyer myself,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Because I'm 30 foot away from Echo, they dissipate.
Thank you very much. That's well played.
Good rules lawyering. I love that shit.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
Very well done. That's just its bite attack. It's entropic maw. It is going to remain where it is. It doesn't like you, Quill. So it's going to shoot 2 beams of force at you.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Shield it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to Elder Quill that concentration. Oh no, it's not concentration.
No, so reaction.
The second one then is going to be a 30 to hit.
No, that does still get past that dang old shield there.
Let's get past that dang old shield. Ding dang diddly shield.
Ding dang damn it.
And that's going to be 13, 15, 20 points of force damage.
Oh god, I'm glad I did.
Can you make a concentration check, please?
Oh yeah.
DC 10.
DC 10. That's not too bad.
Oh.
Hey, done it.
Yeah.
11 plus.
Can you make concentration checks for me, please?
Fine.
How many do
Through
I
a
need?
demi-
2.
No, it would be 1 because it was 1 attack. You just it splits the damage. So that would have been.
Tentacle arms that had darted me before as well.
And
Oh,
you.
yeah.
So that would that would have been DC 10. So let's do it for the arms of Hadar
So
first.
I've got
it's DC
advantage
10.
because of thingy.
Yeah, I also
So
need to pick one.
14 plus anything?
That would have succeeded anyway. Then the next one though, that is going to be because it was like 20. I'm going to say DC
flying,
25. I think it was about 25, 26.
Do I add anything to this?
Constitution. It's a Constitution saving throw.
16, 17, 18, 19.
The fly goes. Lucius, you fall out of the sky, landing on a
So does everyone
So
else.
does everyone else.
Why? Because you lost concentration? All right.
Everyone
I
still
will
has
say
bacon.
you guys were flying about 30 feet up. I'm not.
A sensible 30.
Yeah,
sensible 30.
but at an incredible.
Still going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage to everybody but Nova. and
your
Quill.
boy.
And Quill. You can half that, Ayla, because you're raging. So that's going to be... yes, because it's rounded down.
Bacon is still up from the first
All
attack
right,
as well.
But Sentry and Lucius both take 15 as you guys fall out of the sky.
Sorry about it.
And you fall prone technically as well. That's the other thing, is you all fall prone. So even you said, Ayla, you are also prone.
Whoa.
Prone.
Oh no.
That is the Seed's turn. The lair action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
Is it doing the
The thing again.
carapace again?
Yeah. No, wait.
However, this time goes...
Oh, it starts at the front
Into
this
the
time.
salt.
Or the back, I guess.
Oui.
Oui, oui.
So, every 15...
We don't know what it's gonna do.
Well, I mean, based on the last one, 15 feet away from that wall is safe.
It'll hit
From
me
both.
regardless.
In between.
Ayla,
I'm big.
That's true.
Oh, it's me.
it is your turn.
So I guess I only have 20 feet of movement because of Le
Prod.
Prawn. So I can't even throw a hammer at that. If I used a charge on my hammer, would I get the full fly?
Yeah, you would, because you just fly from where you're currently prone. You're like Thor. You just...
I will do that,
Okay.
which will take me to this line. Or can you grab me?
Yeah.
Take me to in that line.
There.
Is that right? Yeah.
Am I going to be safe there? I don't. Yes. Okay. No, where? Where's better? Back one?
4 tiles forward,
Okay.
if you can do that. Like 6 tiles back.
One hub this time.
2 pops this time.
2 squares this time.
Freeze!
Die!
So
Die.
I can't do
Okay.
I can't
All right.
The song
So
just
you
goes
land,
to
so you're
static.
flying through the air. You can still be up in the air at this point.
True. I will be up in the air.
These things do go quite high, though. Like you're not going to avoid the damage from this, but you are technically still flying.
And I don't get my movement on top of the fly.
No,
I
I
have
think it
20
replaces your movement.
feet.
Yeah. You can dash.
No.
You can move 2 tiles forward with 60 feet. So you'll
Yeah.
be a little closer.
I'll
With the
move
fly.
a bit. Yeah, I'll move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Up and I'll be flying. Is that right?
Yeah, that
It's
was,
one
that was
more,
60
right?
feet.
No, 60.
Okay, I can't do anything
Are you
other
done?
than move.
Is it, what, 30 feet range on your throw?
No, but I used my charge on flying. So
Yeah, but you are
How high in the air would you like to be
close.
if you're flying?
like 10 feet.
Just 10 feet off the ground.
like not
Sure,
far.
sure.
Not far.
Okay. All right. After Ayla, Nova, the creature that you are currently in the chamber with, is going to turn on you, and it is going to attempt to blast you with its rays. The first thing I need you to do is make a dexterity saving throw, please.
17.
17, you succeed.
Oh.
It's next Ray. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
17.
You succeed. Lastly, I need you to make a intelligence saving throw, please.
20.
20. You can take half damage.
Damn.
Good shit.
13 points of psychic damage as this beam of light strikes your mind and fills it with madness and gibberish.
69 again.
Oh, really?
Back.
Go back, baby.
Nice.
All that healing
Sentry.
just gone in the last 2 turns.
It takes such heavy hits.
I'm going to get up from my prone,
Okay.
and then I'd like to use all of my movement to go as far forward as
15.
I can. And then take a dash and go forward again.
This is 30 now
Yeah.
because you've gotten up.
25
I mean, that was only 15, yeah, it's 30.
more.
2 more.
That was only 15.
15 more feet.
2 more.
Basically where I am.
There's 2 more.
No, yeah. it's
No.
fair. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know how to count.
Do you want a misty
Awkward.
step? 5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Misty Step would get you next to him.
Oh, I can't take an action, can I? 'Cause
You've
I've
dashed.
dashed, so
But you would be next to him.
I would. But then he'd be next to me. 15, 20. I'm going to stay there for now.
Okay.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement next turn and
Okay.
get in range of him. So I'm just
just-
going to hold fire for now.
All right. Any other bonus sections you want to do?
No, I think I'm good for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Lucius.
Lucius will get up and stand here.
Next to Quill. Well, underneath Quill.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet up.
He'll wink. You see it.
I see it, yeah.
Chromatic orb. 4th level.
Okay.
4th,
Where did you do it at?
5th.
I do it at 5th level.
Okay. Just as you roll, because it's not used its reaction to try and absorb a spell this turn yet. You watch as the chromatic orb, kind of fearing the one that it was struck by, it sees you channeling a similar spell, and as you launch it towards it, Lucius, it just
I think you
consumes
cast
the
it at
spell.
4th, right?
Oh my god, Tom.
I mean,
Keep your senses when you walk home tonight.
you've seen it, dude. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Threatening.
Anything else? on your turn?
Actual threat.
Anything else?
No.
He's pissed.
Nothing else.
Next line.
He comes with his little
Yeah, it's
flag.
right on me. You fucked it, Tom.
It's changed.
No, it hasn't.
It has.
No, this looks very similar to what I saw in the VOD. Available
Gotta
on
be in
YouTube.
between the 15.
I thought that it was 15 feet was safe, and then 15 feet was the next.
No, you fucked it. I blame you for this damage.
Sentry and Ayla, can you make a
Hey, you believe me.
dexterity, I think?
Ayla gets an extra +3 from my aura.
Annoyingly.
Why did I waste
We're
that on
safe.
that?
One space forward. We are
I've been
safe.
so good for a crit.
One space.
Do this now.
I'm 30 feet up.
Yeah, you
This
get
thing
hit by
goes
that.
up
I know.
60 feet.
60.
I'm gonna go 30 feet up.
Failure.
Sorry, I need to get my layer actions up here. Yeah, what'd you get?
16.
16, that's a failure, unfortunately, Sentry.
Nat 20 for a 24.
24 is success. So you're going to take half damage, Sentry.
Alrighty.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
It's fucking what?
He does
I mean,
have a point in that you listen to it.
Yeah. Did you remember?
Well, you worked it all out last time. You meticulously told us.
I'm just saying.
Never listen to Tom is what I'm
25. Oh, I've got to determine which type.
I'm just here to tell a good story.
And rules lawyer.
And Ayla getting blasted by magic. is the
Cold
best kind of story.
damage. 25 cold damage. So Sentry, you would take 12.
Nice.
And you see like this line in between the cracks of the gaps of the carapace, this time in a reverse order, these lines of primal magic just being blasted out of Atelicus' body. That is the end of the round. We go up to the top of the round. Nova Vija, trapped inside the mind prison.
Is this thing technically Hexblade Pro Stormy?
Interesting.
No, it's a different creature.
That's a poopy thing.
Sorry.
That's super poops.
Yep, I'm a poopy guy.
Yeah.
Ruining Trot's day, I'm ruining your day.
You took my wish from me.
I took your wish.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I believe it was the like, what are the chances of that happening?
I don't know how you got such an accurate reaction.
Oh my god.
So lifelike at that moment.
Got a mark of swap places.
Oh, big car.
I'm gonna
go across the rooftops. I'm gonna Batman my way.
I'll manifest my echo.
Okay.
I
D10.
rolled an 8, which I believe.
And if it's an 8, nobody but you sees this. But it is the form of a female Eladrin performer, as swirling with butterflies and other fey-like creatures, singing a song as the form of Shansara appears, and you gain the benefit of the Shansara ability.
I love that you both, when there was those hints of fey magic and all that, you two were just like, we went to the Feywild. Is it Thalia? Like, is it the princess that we met there? Like, no.
Oh no, logical thought.
It's shit on deck. Right. So yeah, you and your Echo are now in this chamber
Keep your sense
with
of
the
that.
mind
Walk into
witness.
it.
Oh no. Destruction derby out there.
Be a real shame if something happened to that Steam Deck tonight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No more games for you.
Nice Steam Deck, bro. What was
It's
that?
like Kim leans over, picks it up, and breaks it, and it like does a wrestling thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to play Diablo tonight?
Remember, we can defeat him with the power of friendship.
All right, Nova, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm smashing. I'm going in.
Going in?
Let's go.
All right.
So first is natural 20.
Oh my god.
It's them glitter dice.
Now, not Hexblade Cursed. right,
Not
that's
Hexblade Curse, so it's a
But you
D8
get
plus
crit.
7, so 15.
that. And then another D8.
And does the radiant damage from Heaven's Word go?
Still, yeah.
So
Sword's
7.
still active.
So does the D8 from that go?
So
to
that
crit
would
damage
be,
as well?
yeah, so base sword 8,
15.
plus the 8 from the Radiant, 16, plus 5, 21, and now 2d8. Roll 2d8. Just 2d8, don't need to add anything to it.
5.
So 21 plus 26. 26 points of damage
Yes.
from the first attack. So you watch as you cut into the Mind Witness, and it kind of...
21.
21 will hit.
So that is a D8 plus
AC gone down.
8.
No,
The
the witness
mind
is
witness.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points
Logical
of damage on the
thought.
second one. Which is 3,
Points of damage. Second attack cuts into it, looking heavily wounded already.
27.
Hits.
8. So 7 plus 8 is 15, 16, 17 points of damage, and I will unleash Incarnate.
7 point. Yeah, this thing is like you can see you've cut it to ribbons. It's barely holding on to life.
So unleash Incarnate for Shansara is 2d6 bonus psychic damage.
So if you hit with it.
Oh, if I hit with it?
Yeah, it's basically it adds it on top of your Unleash Incarnate attack, which is you get to make an attack from the Echo space. It follows the same rules as your Unleash Incarnate ability. It's just if you hit, you do an extra 2d6 of.
15 plus 13
That will hit.
is a hit. Do I do the sword damage with that as
Yeah,
well?
it's your standard Unleash Incarnate move. Yeah,
I haven't done it for so long.
I know.
So, fuck. 1d8 plus 7, so 6 plus 7 is 13. 14. So that's 14 sword damage and 11 psychic damage from Shansara.
You watch. The psychic damage doesn't actually affect it, unfortunately. But you watch as this creature is nearly, like, on its last breath. Like, it is nearly completely ruined. Bleeding, this thick, too red, like somebody has turned the saturation up on its blood as it oozes out of its body, and it kind of is weakly like trying to whisper this madness into your mind.
Why are you describing Tom Hazel?
That is all I hear when he speaks.
What did I do?
It's like we've been giving him shit, he just puts it straight onto you.
No, all over the place.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm
out of turns.
I don't think I deserve that.
Okay.
And you know what?
This weak people.
Actually, it's actually not immune to. I thought it was immune to psychic. It's not. Nova Vija, you watch as this thing's brain is inside it,
One turn.
melts, and you are returned to the battlefield.
Yes!
Didn't miss a thing.
Unfortunately, Echo.
Yeah, Echo will not. Okay. So no one sees Shansara?
It's gonna put you.
Sure, Nova.
Sure, put me in the fire.
Yep. Right
Thanks.
next to it, so you can start your turn there.
Okay, I'm not in it though.
No, but you'll still take damage.
Okay.
At the start of your
another
turn.
space away.
Kila Kevkalar.
Hello. I'll
Hello.
move forward 5 feet.
Okay.
So hopefully in prep for this. These walls are coming.
Okay.
Actually, if I move 1, 2, 3, 4, another wall. 1, 2.
Oh my god. I hope you miscalculated.
3.
Hang on. 1, 2 wall. 1, 2,
No.
3.
Already
One
got it
wall.
wrong. Yeah.
How about you just move your
1,
movement
2.
speed?
1 wall, 1, 2. I think.
Okay. You'll move there now. It's like chess. You took your hand off of it.
Okay.
Yep.
1, 2 wall. 1, 2.
Why are you not counting from the wall?
I just did, and it's wrong.
Oh, it's a shame.
One,
You've
two-
moved. Let's have a look
1,
there.
2,
5,
3,
10, 15,
1,
20,
2,
25.
3, wall, 1.
25
That's
feet.
good. I'm good there, I think.
All right.
Please put it a space out.
I
Just
I
for
have the
fun,
rules of
please.
where it goes.
Now I need to think about what I'm actually doing on my turn.
Yeah.
It's not a gap.
They eventually go away,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's like a rolling. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It kind of bursts up each gap in the armor.
how long does the wall last?
It technically lasts until it rolls away,
The whole
until it's
thing.
until it's completely done. Last time we just didn't do it because nobody was down this end of the map. I just didn't continue it.
Oh, you had to reuse the things.
Yeah.
I'll do a.
They don't block line of sight. They don't like prevent you from attacking or anything like that. It's just like blasts of energy.
I'll just do a Sacred Flame on him.
All right.
So he makes a dex save.
Dex saving throw. Fail.
Nice. That
Very good at
is-
Dex. Not very agile. Very tough, but not very agile.
It's because he's kind of merged in with
Yeah,
the body.
exactly that. He can kind of like he can shape like tentacles and shielding around him, but that relies on his reactions.
27 damage.
27 points of radiant damage. So you watch his quill, you launch out, and you can see the white hot flames. Foul divine magic. The seam.
You may.
Tis weak to divine fire.
No, it just doesn't like it.
Oh.
I would tell you if a creature was vulnerable to it.
Right, it was just the reaction.
Anything else on your
My one weakness.
Being dramatic!
I'm just being dramatic. Anything else on your turn, Kila Kevkalar?
Now, boy, you good?
Annoyingly,
Annoyingly,
you have positioned yourselves in a way that I can't use the Arms of Hadar. So it's going to do that thing where it merges with
Ah,
how tall is this guy?
He's big. He's nearly as big as what the miniature suggests.
Oh. So he can reach me even though I'm 30 up.
Yeah, he's actually going to put himself there. As it is his turn next. So that was at the end of your turn. Legendary action morphs in when the ground reappears.
Right
And then
next to me, yeah.
on his turn, he's going to use his. He's going to use his lashing tentacles. Unfortunately, you guys are spread out, so he can hit Sentry and Ayla with one attack. So he's going to do basically 2 attacks against Sentry and Ayla.
Protect Ayla.
You can, yes. So disadvantage on the first attack against Ayla.
Rare
That is
Ayla
going to be
attack.
a 23 still to hit you, Ayla. And then Sentry, natural 1 to hit Sentry. In trying to protect Ayla, you actually cause him to miss because he expects you to be selfish and protect yourself. So he doesn't expect you to like go and protect Ayla. Does manage to strike her, but misses you. That's the first. That's the first attack. That's going to be 18 bludgeoning damage, so 9 bludgeoning damage to you, Ayla. And then on the second attack, which you can't protection against, that is going to be a 21 against Ayla and a natural 20 against.
Bring it! A 1 and a 20.
So in this case, because there's a crit, I will roll it. I won't just do it for speed. So Ayla, you're going to take another 18, so 9 bludgeoning damage.
Let's go.
And then Sentry, you are taking. Okay.
Oh no.
You had quite a lot
Yeah.
before I even healed you, so
Yeah. I was pretty much nearly full.
I don't. How much did the wall do?
20, I think.
Okay.
Lost like 40 total, so.
49 bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
As he slams these two lashing tentacles he forms out of the carapace around you, and then he will turn on Sentry, having already tried to break your mind. Having already tried to break your mind.
Oh, he can't do it to me again.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to
Me neither.
turn to you, Sentry.
Oh,
Let me show you what you've been missing out on.
you're missing out on nothing!
To make I believe a crit. Now, hopefully this is going to be good for you. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Counter spell.
Oh.
Okay, what level?
7th.
7th level. I need you to roll a d20, plus also the spell will go off. So, because I forgot to do this for your chromatic orb as well. So we'll count the chromatic orb that you got that one for free. This is d20 plus your charisma modifier because it's not a high enough level spell to automatically counter spell it.
I believe it's +5.
It should be +5, yeah, charisma.
Natural 20.
So you watch as
That's a
Lucius
good roll.
Hell yeah.
kind of sensing the same thing, having done this once already to protect Quill. You turn and whatever spell, whatever effect it is about to have on Sentry's mind, you use that prismatic magic of your own to kind of shield her from it. However, in doing so, great agony spreads through your body.
Counter spell?
No, this is the.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So you've cancelled 2 of those now.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool.
Cancelling.
They hurt.
We're cancelling Hadar.
It's 24 points of necrotic damage, and I forgot the chromatic orb, so we'll just remember it because you missed with it anyway.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, so it's 29. Yeah. But yeah, you just watch as this creature, the Seed of Hadar, just snaps its eye on
Oh
you.
no.
Like, here, I've had quite enough.
No.
The feeling is mutual.
That is, that's its entire go. So you go to Ayla.
I will step up to it and hit him in the face, please.
Okay, at the start of your turn, I do need you to make another dexterity saving throw, please.
Bums.
You get another +3,
21.
even with the +3 from Sentry. Okay, that's going to be 14 points of cold damage.
That's not as bad.
Is that from the wow?
Wow. Woo! Okay, I hit him,
Yep.
please.
Go for it.
Gonna use different dice, because that one's not being my friend today.
We'll get to the bottom of this round, then we'll
26.
26 will hit. Okie
15 on the hammer, plus 2 lightning.
dokie. Some of the lightning is slightly resisted, but the hammer blow still strikes true. Whack! crunch.
That's a 2. It's not going to hit.
Fortunately, no, this time again, kind of shielding itself, anticipating these big, slow, heavy blows, kind of protects itself against them as it brings the shield up.
Maybe you should use the glitter dice.
16. That was the glitter dice.
It wasn't.
16 on the
18,
dex
19,
saving
20,
throw.
21 damage.
All right, 21 more points of lightning damage. So the lightning damage blasts through, and you can see, even with it resisting some of it, kind of tears a chunk of this creature's body away, blackening it, and it's like, it's beginning to hold its side now, looking heavily injured. Anything else, Sailor, on your turn?
That's me.
In that case, we go to Sentry. I just need to check, however, though, because...
He's so musical. Okay, I am still good. Oh, I panicked.
This is going to kill the Hadar seed, right?
Maybe. It will actually... The Hadar Seed will take damage from this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's positioned itself poorly.
How high is this wall?
Oh, 60 feet tall. It's massive.
So none of these rocks go over.
He fails the saving throw.
What a loser.
I don't believe anybody else is within range. I can't quite see
What range of wall?
Elo's
of
good,
that
Neva's
next wall.
good.
Yeah.
Oh no, everyone's in
In
the
that
gaps.
case, it is just
Hadar.
the creature.
And how many of these walls do you have?
They're every like 15 feet gap, then a wall, 15 feet gap wall.
But how many more walls are being
However
made?
much
out of
goes to
space.
them.
Oh, okay.
Because
So there's no one
bodies
really
This
on
is
the map.
fire.
No.
Fire damage.
Oh, I land at the end of that turn, by the way.
22. Okay.
I was
that's
like
fine.
10 feet off the ground. I
takes,
land.
Takes 22 points of fire damage from that.
I think the last one's going to be here.
Okay.
Yep. It's going to take the 22 points of fire damage. And then Sentry.
Alright.
At the start of your turn, I need you to make another dex saving throw.
Nat 20. That wasn't Nat 20.
16.
16. That is going to be 16 more points of cold damage.
Okay. Nice. Can I move just 5 feet towards
Move
the
beside,
creature?
yeah.
Thank
We'll be
you.
fine now.
And then I would
she's
like
large.
to.
Yeah. If it's you're within 5 feet of a wall.
Nice. I would like to hit this boy, but I'd like to ready a bonus action and do a level 5 Spirit Shroud. Get that ready.
I don't.
Is that a bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud, or
It's
you channel Divine?
cool. Just bonus action.
So it's bonus action to cast it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Spirit
All right.
Shroud.
All right.
What does Spirit Shroud do? I don't know if we've seen this one too often.
It calls forth the spirits of the dead, and I attune their magical energy to give me an extra D8 attack damage.
Okay.
So I give myself.
If you're casting at 5th level, does that increase the effect as well?
Yeah, so it's an extra 2d8
On top of
on
everything
top
else?
of everything else.
Oh my god. So this is like the spirits of the Guardians, right? Like kind
Yeah.
of channeling into Starbreaker.
So it's like when Sentry has the when she does the normal divine smite, it's the green and gold helix around the spear, but with the spirit shroud, the gold energy takes on a more humanoid guardian form. So it's like
Fucking dope.
ribbons.
Ooh.
Cool. So it's like almost like swirling souls around the
Yeah.
lance. That's cool.
Let's do level.
Let's see if you hit.
Fuck me, 15.
15 is not enough.
Alright,
It brings up this carapace to try and shield itself. Second attack.
Oh,
That's gone.
That dice is forfeit. Check the
that is-
result
that is
first, but
forfeit.
then forfeit it. What was the result though?
It's a 15 on that. 15 on that again. 15 plus 13.
28 is a hit.
Yep.
Sick. Right, let's rock and roll. So I'm going to do a level 4 divine.
So hang on.
smite.
So it's like the normal lance damage plus 2d8 from the Spirit Shroud.
Yep.
Plus, I think 2d8 normally, right?
Yeah.
Because it's an aberration and improved divine smite. Then you're going to do a 4th level divine smite,
4th level divine smite.
which is
yeah.
how many?
I've written them down. 4th level.
do you
is
want more dice? Because I think you're gonna need them.
1, 2, 68, 4.
So we're already at like 10 extra d8 on top of the
Oh
lance
my
damage.
god!
So I've got
This is lance damage plus 10 d8.
enough d8. So
Imagine if that was
Yeah.
crit.
Oh my god.
no, I was hoping for a crit so bad.
I mean, this is still gonna be so painful. Paladins are the favorite.
broken.
They're very broken.
I mean, especially with my
ones.
crit rules. My crit rules don't help.
Fuck me, it's a lot of ones.
No, this isn't a crit.
10.
This is
I
still
know,
broken.
but even, yeah, I mean, this is still nuts. I mean, this is good combination of spells and abilities.
Yeah.
And also circumstances. Like, there's an extra D8 because of the magic item. There's an extra, but it's still nuts.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah.
This is the character with the most health and the highest AC.
30, 31,
Not the most health.
Oh, okay.
Bar way outclasses it.
Yeah, I think it's
right.
Ayla, Sentry, to me.
286.
And considering you half pretty much most damage as well.
Oh, yeah. You've basically got
61.
5 million.
All right, 61 points of damage. Let me tell you what happened.
Oh my god. Oh!
As Starbreaker swirling with the spirits of the Guardians. And those Guardians, these are the warrior spirits, they know what this is.
Nice.
They have fought this being eons ago.
Oh shit.
And they sense that. You feel their courage, their spirit, that almost like a warrior scream coming from the lance. As Starbreaker itself, a weapon forged to slay creatures made of Hadar's magic, slams into the creature, and you watch as it drills a hole right through its chest, through this gaping mouth that it's been spawning, and it just rips through it, and you just watch as the energy punches through and kind of leaves you in place, the tip of the spear touching its creature. It's like, no, wretched living, and it sinks down and cocoons itself into Atelicus's form. I'll fix
Oh,
that.
he died.
Well,
You watch as
Oh, no.
it kind of sinks in, and instead of reappearing in its form, a kind of shell appears. You begin to see other sections of Atelicus's body almost opening up like wounds, where you see pustules, growths of entropic magic, as that triggers its mythic action and initiates the second phase.
Phase 2.
It regains a certain number of hit points.
Of course he does.
We're so low.
I will tell you this. Whilst it is in its cocooned form, it is immune to all damage. It cannot be targeted by spells or abilities.
and Atelicus is still...
Still being controlled. However,
Charging.
you watch as these pustules open, and they seem to contain the same red magic that was spawned. Almost like by retreating into itself, it's forced these other wounds to open that seem to connect to the same life form. But with that, we're going to take our break.
Oh my god.
Good timing on that last hit.
Yeah.
We will see you in part 2.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Hello, welcome back to part 2. You join us in a climactic battle against the Seed of Hadar, a portion of Hadar's magic that has infected the Titan Atelicus and is now in direct control of the gargantuan creature. Tom has just been blinded.
Yeah, a laser shot in my eye.
Sorry, I believe that's the nerd scanner.
Oh, yeah.
Scanner.
Yeah, nerd detected.
Keeps coming up positive.
Nerd blinded.
As the champions of Aerois have managed to fight off the Seed of Hadar, at one point having to be wished away by Lucius,
Sorry,
who
Tom.
wished the party.
Tom just actively made the decision to shine the light directly in his eyes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I
that's
can still
literally
see
you're
it.
blinding yourself. Yeah. Right. Can I finish my
Yeah,
recap?
yeah.
Don't do that. You'll go. Your face will stay like that. If the wind changes, it'll stay like that. Anyway, sorry, Americans, you won't understand any of that. Right. Lucius used a wish to temporarily, as Atelicus was plunged underwater, Lucius used a wish to teleport the team to safety above the water, where they had a brief moment to heal, recuperate for a brief second before they have flown back in to re-engage in the fight. With a final blow from Sentry, Atelicus has been forced to take shelter. The Seed of Hadar has been forced to cocoon itself in a sort of protective, defensive layer. However, doing so has opened up some suspicious-looking wounds, 4 of them specifically.
Hit the weak spots for massive damage.
No, what? I don't know what you're talking about. My monitor just slid to the side there.
There you go. Oh, I turned it off. now it's broken.
Ta-da!
But yeah, so you see this, and you do see. I don't have anything to really. Yeah, I can represent him with this actually.
Please stop breaking things.
Wow.
Little glob.
Just a little ball.
Looks like a pufferfish when it's puffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Easter's coming up. He's a little egg.
Can you put that one next to you, Lucius, next to that little rocky protrusion?
Front, back, side.
Behind, please.
Can you turn it
Nope,
on?
other way. When I say behind,
The
I
other
meant behind
behind.
from me.
There we go.
Oh, it has lights.
It does have lights. I didn't turn the other one on.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Well, I only had 2 of these ones. I didn't want the other 2 to feel left out.
Yeah, but these ones are
Extra
particular-
double damage.
Look at that.
Sure, maybe.
It's blinding.
Yeah, you watch, and Sentry, this happens on your turn.
No, it's
So you
later.
watch as a reaction, instinctively,
Can't see him.
the creature pulls itself away and then reappears as this kind of egg-like cocoon at the back of Atelicus. And you watch as these 4 sort of... It's like the gap itself almost separates, and you see this red, sinuousy magic exposed.
I forgot to mention some stuff on the Spirit Shroud.
Oh, yeah.
So any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Any creature of my choice that I can see starts its turn within... Any creature... I can't read this stuff sometimes. Any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Yeah, so the regain hit points, this is not regaining hit points,
Yeah.
this is like another effect.
Yeah.
It is basically activating a second health bar,
Yeah.
effectively. But the difficult terrain, yep, worth keeping in note. Not probably something to worry about in this fight.
Okay,
Atelicus
cool.
doesn't, the seed doesn't tend to move too much, and if it does, it teleports anyway.
Nice.
But good thing to know for future encounters, perhaps. But yeah, Sentry, it is still technically your go, but I think you were basically out of movement and everything, and then this thing just vanishes away
Yeah,
from you.
I've done
so,
everything, so I'm good where I am for now.
all right. We then go to Lucius. Yeah, if I remember after Ayla. Yep, yeah, Lucius.
Lucius, weird. Does it seem like this thing is like volcanic, as in like stuff spurting out of it? That's
These
dangerous.
infections.
Yes, these wounds.
Yeah, I'd say they are. We can refer to them as I've named them. They are entropic infections. Entropic infections.
I don't want to call it that.
Okay, don't. You don't have to. I mean, you can make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out if they're like sort of
Guess
dangerous or
what?
something.
It's gonna be a nat 20.
Oh, God.
I mean, so far he's been dead on calling his rolls. So
14.
14. It's hard to tell. Like this is a type of magic you've rarely seen before. They look just like a scab or a wound that's been opened up, but it's clearly filled with Hadar magic. I'm not really sure what will happen.
All right. Sick. I'm going to chromatic orb. Actually, no. I'm gonna do a cantrip just to suss it out.
Okay. The one next to you, or
The one next to me.
okay.
Sorry, I lost my sheet pin. Well, what shall I do? A little firebolt.
Okay.
120 feet.
Okay.
60 feet up. 60 feet down.
All right. Still have to make an attack roll. These things, kind of like the seed itself, they are armored. They seem to have control over sort of like the carapace around it.
That is a 31.
31 will hit.
Damn right. 40-10.
All right, so we're going to call the wound, the entropic infection near Lucius is going to be A. The one on the other lit up one on the far audience's side left to the
Right.
Right, sure. It's going to be B. The one nearest to
Bernard.
Nova currently is going to be C. And then the other
Chocolate.
one on the opposite side will be D.
Dick.
Gone.
So this is A. How much damage we talk?
We are talking a
Does have
whopping
some resistance.
25.
25, so 12. 12 points of damage. As the firebolt strikes infection, you can see it does burn it, and it does seem to burn away at the magic within. Maybe not as powerfully as you were expecting. There is some resistance there. Can you roll a d4 for me, as I'm going to use its infection response reaction?
Oh.
Cool.
4.
Alrighty, so this thing pulses with entropic magic that seems to like wrap around you, Lucius. These black tendrils of lightning. Until the start of a new combat round, until the start of your next turn, sorry, any creatures within 30 feet of the wound that would regain hit points regain only half the amount of hit points instead, and it gains temporary hit points equal to the amount. So you're basically connected to this thing by this black tendril of magic, this insubstantial kind of far realm magic.
So it gains temp HP.
So
based
if
on
you are healed, you only gain half that amount of healing,
The rest
and
goes
it
to
gains
temp.
the other half. Yeah, exactly. It gains it in temporary hit points. And that's until the start of your next turn. Anything else, Lucius, on your turn? Would you like to move or anything else?
I'm good, thank you.
If not, we go to Nova.
I would like.
You start your
yeah.
turn within 5 feet of a wall. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
20.
20, you are still going to take damage, unfortunately. That is going to be 11 points of cold damage.
Okay. I would like to Misty Step.
Yes.
I basically want to get away from this, seeing Lucius kind of still get attacked by this thing.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was harmed by it, but something happened. He attacked it and it lashed
This
out with
thing
this
is touching
far
him.
realm magic.
Yeah. So I'd like to Misty Step like onto Atelicus's horn. I want to make it so as I can't like get hurt by all these walls as well.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What,
And then
here?
I've got 30 foot of movement as well.
Yeah. You are still, don't forget, there is a wall line
Yeah.
here as well.
So can
So
I?
you could go like 5, 10, 15 over here.
Yeah, where I guess where I think I won't be between walls.
Yeah, yeah,
like
be
I
safe
say
here. Yeah, so
I'll just be right next to that seed when it explodes. It's
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
Don't think I haven't noticed how you've made me drift towards the seed.
Would you like to go back? I can't put you on the spine.
I can't be on the horn.
No,
Okay.
It's curved like that.
Okay,
It's
I'll
literally
just-
blocking terrain.
I'll just be there. That's fine. Just put
Right.
me. Yeah,
Okay.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the seed C or entropic goo C.
See, the one that you just moved away from. Okie
Sure.
dokie.
Yeah. So.
Yep. So normal attacks.
19 plus 11 is
30.
30.
That is a hit.
So that is 10 points of damage on the first hit.
This is
that a
force. This is not the
'cause
same creature.
It's not the same. Yeah.
Not the same creature. So that's force damage though, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, there is some resistance to that.
23 to hit.
Is not a hit. It kind of hardens its carapace like armor, closes up, and the Eldritch Blast
Excuse me?
bounces off.
Not gonna hit.
All right. It's just that first one kind of glances off.
One more.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you get 4.
29 to hit.
That will hit.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13, so yep, cut that down. Yeah, the energy does hit. It strikes, but again, it's somewhat resistant to this.
That's it for me, bye.
Okay, when you finish striking it, I need you to roll a d4 for me, as C will also use its entropic response reaction.
1.
A 1. Any creatures within 15 feet, I believe that is none.
Great.
So you watch as it kind of red lightning kind of out of it, but it does not strike anyone.
Good.
End of turn.
Yeah.
Nova Vija.
That me.
Before Keeler Cadcalar's turn, the wall of vents must continue. The wall must continue.
Luckily, I think everyone is safe. Have any of the walls
That blob
dissipated yet?
No, these are all still active.
Oh shit.
Does it hit the blob or is it?
The blobs do not seem to be affected by this. They are built into Atelicus's body. They are unaffected by the primal magic. I don't believe that affects anybody, does it? And
No.
nobody's within 5?
No.
Nope. All right. In that case, Keeler Cadcalar.
These are wounds.
Yes.
Can they be healed?
Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Sure.
That is. Oh, watch out. I know everything about this. 15.
15. Difficult to say. You don't. Healing them. I'll put it. It's either healing them would help, or it would be very bad. Because this is entropic magic, you're not sure if these aren't normal wounds. These are almost like manifestations of Hadar's magic.
So healing like Atelicus, on which these wounds are.
You could try it.
We try a little tickle heal.
I could, yeah. I mean, sure. I'll dip my toe in a little bit of healing
Okay.
for once. I'll just do a bonus action, healing word, first level.
Against which one?
Against Atelicus?
You want to heal Atelicus himself?
Yes.
Okay. How much for?
1d4 plus 6.
Give me a roll.
10.
10 HP. All right. Atelicus is such a enormous creature. It's not even gargantuan. It's bigger than that. Atelicus is, 500 feet tall. You are on its back. It is hard to tell if that healing had any effect, but you do feel the healing magic go into Atelicus itself.
None of the wounds just do like a little bit of like a...
None that you can see. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's not having an effect. You just don't know if that was enough to have an effect. You're not sure. At this point, with that 15, you just don't really know.
But like 10 healing, if they went to any of these things, would be more visible than... Oh, I don't know. That's fine.
You have no way of knowing, unfortunately.
But
you don't know.
All right,
I've made a note of it.
I'll do a Sacred Flame against... let's go for... The same one Nova went for, Charlotte.
Okay.
Behind the rock.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
They have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
They're not very good at them in the first place, but that's still going to be a 16.
That's a fail. Only 14 damage. 1, 2, 2, and 3.
C.
Yeah.
It's radiant.
Radiant damage.
Full damage. Radiant damage seems to be unresisted.
Yes.
As it burns away at the entropic magic.
Yeah.
And you do see that wound almost begins to flicker. I need you to. That was C. No, don't. It's already used its reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction. Okay. Cool.
Each of these seems to have their own reaction.
We're learning.
Anything else?
That is all. I like to stay here in between walls.
Okay. After your turn, the Seed of Hadar, it may be protected from you, but it still gets its full turn.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It's terrible. It also gets to use its mythic actions now, which I've been completely forgetting about. So at the end of Quill's turn, I use one of its mythic actions to spawn more.
wounds or
Spawn a
seeds?
more.
Oh,
A maw.
Okay.
M-A-W.
M-A-W. The spawn, it will spawn a ravenous maw anywhere on the battlefield, and then make a maw attack against Nova Vija. That is a 30 to hit.
Let me check. Yes.
All right, can you take 15 points of piercing damage and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
15.
Yep, 15 piercing. 11. You are grappled by this creature, and whilst you are grappled, you are restrained as it literally bites you and puts you in the middle.
I have a ring of free action.
She can't be grappled.
You can't be grappled.
Nice.
You get grappled.
Yeah.
I'm too wriggly.
Like a bar of soap.
Yeah, like this thing tries to grab you, and your body almost seems to phase through the teeth and just pulls yourself free, unable to grab you.
It's cool.
Nice, good move. Great use. Very rarely used magic item, seeing some nice use. That was at the end of Cool's turn. Now the seed is going to take its turn. Lucius, Viren, Eloin, Eloneste.
Oh, he annoyed at you.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as it attempts to reality break.
No!
Oh, shit. Well, fuck.
Wait,
That's the one that he can't.
do you have advantage? Is bacon still up?
Bacon is still up, isn't it?
Is it up?
It is, yeah. You'll have advantage on wisdom saves.
Holy
21.
shit!
17, 18.
Yeah.
I don't know, very
Mind
wise.
is broken. You shatter the barriers between realities and timelines, thrusting a creature into turmoil and madness. So, until the spell ends, you can't take any reactions. At the start of your turn, you roll a d10 to determine what happens to you.
It's all fun stuff.
Then it is just going to have, it's going to manifest, basically it's going to control Atelicus' body to lash out at Sentry and Ayla with tentacles. So it just causes like a tentacle erupts from the carapace itself and whoosh, takes a slap.
Well, that's
I'm
not
gonna
very
put Layla on
nice.
this one.
Okay, you're going to protect Ayla?
Yeah.
That is unfortunately going to still be very high. That's a 27 at the lowest to hit you, Ayla. And that's a natural 20 against Sentry.
Oh, again?
No!
Yep, so I'll do that.
tango.
So Ayla, that's going to be 18 bludgeoning, so half to 9.
Nice.
So 3d8. Oh, luckily, very roll low on the actual numbers. 9 plus.
Is Bacon still up?
38 bludgeoning
is
damage.
Not bad.
Sentry. That was its first lashing tentacle attack.
Alrighty.
Where is Lucius and Quill? Too far away.
Where's the
Hanging.
Lucius has been rally break. You're flying up in the air, aren't you?
I'm 30 feet up.
Yeah, so it's just going to do the same thing to Sentry and Ayla. Ayla, that's only a 16 to hit you.
That misses.
Sentry, that is a 28.
Yeah, it is.
This is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Alrighty.
So, and then these tentacles go back into the earth.
It wasn't as bad a crit. The second one.
No, yeah, that I rolled really badly on that one.
Good.
At this point, the walls, the energy
Yeah.
walls, will go.
Oh!
Oh, they're gone, so-
Yay! That's good news.
Yep. Thank you.
Nice.
28.
Will I get inspiration?
No, you do get a little gold star from your DM.
I'm going to flip the board.
my
I
God.
wanted inspiration. How do you join in?
Cheers, Drop.
Gold star.
You get half the
I want
gold star.
gold
You didn't
star.
pick up as many. Ayla.
Oh, hi. Can I have enough movement. I want to go around the back of that rock and
To see.
to see
Yep.
and hit it.
Yeah,
I
go
guess.
For it. Sure.
Because I don't know.
Attempt a whackening.
16 plus 15.
That is going to be a hit.
Hit it. For 15 on the hammer plus 3 lightning.
So 18 total.
This one's primed for it, that 20. Can we try that
Alright,
first?
though.
I should have taken my
So that
advice.
1. So I probably don't hit. So 16.
16 is not hit. If it's that one, it automatically misses. But lightning, it fails. 6. You watch as you bring the hammer down. Although you miss on that second attack, it kind of hardens its shell against the attack. But then you channel your lightning through the hammer into the wound. And as that lightning hits it, you watch as the entropic magic bursts. In an explosion of red, it just and fades away. However, it does get to use its reaction one last time when it's destroyed. Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Okay. I thought it was going to be like an actual
4.
damaging.
Quarter of a gold star.
4.
4.
Just a silver
Same
star.
thing. Until the start of your next turn, you cannot regain hit points.
Okay.
You regain half the amount of hit points.
But-
it does not gain any
Yeah,
temporary.
it's not coming back, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
So that one's just done, is
So
it?
any healing to you, though, is halved until the
Okay.
start of your next turn.
So that's done.
But that C is now gone. The
Cool.
infected wound of C is gone.
Yeah.
We do
That's
not
fine.
have any mind witnesses in play. Sentry. In fact, actually, sorry, at the end of Ayla's turn, it is going to spawn a tentacle. As a mythic action, it's going to spawn a tentacle, and it is going to spawn it next to you, Sentry, because it likes hitting you.
Pretty tentacool.
Tentacle.
Let's hope it's not
That is a
tentacle.
25 to hit.
That hits.
That's pretty
That's
cruel.
18 bludgeoning
That's pretty
damage.
cool, yeah.
Oh god, so the
Uh-oh,
tentacle does
Sentry
as
is
much
like-
as.
And the tentacle and the maw do not go away.
What are you
They
on?
are They are things that they're like the weak points, so you can attack them.
Yeah, no,
Are you down?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
on 3.
Well, it's your turn.
Can I?
Now I will point out that
Do I
both
get
the
an
maw
attack
and the
of
tentacle,
opportunity?
they will provoke opportunity attacks.
Cool.
Yeah.
If I Misty Step, will that?
Nope. Misty Step avoids that entirely.
Oh, so if I Misty Step, no,
Bonus action.
bonus action. Okay, I'll Misty Step 30 feet towards Lucius,
Okay.
sort of diagonally. So I guess I'll get next to Quill. And then can I move the rest of the of it
So you're just next to the-
Lucius?
But next to the entropic infection.
Yep.
Can I try cleansing touch on Lucius?
Mm-hmm.
Will that end his?
I would say that will end the effect on Lucius, yeah. Although it's not a spell, I would say that this is kind of like a spell-like a feature. And so if you cleanse it, that tendril of far realm magic snaps and breaks away.
Then I would like to do that, please.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you.
And then does does that mean that my spirit shroud goes? It's concentration.
Yeah, if it's concentration. Well, is cleansing touch?
Cleansing
it's not a
touch is
spell,
an
is it?
action.
Yeah, it's not. No, then.
So
then
that's still up.
Yeah, still up. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Then yeah, that's my turn.
That's your whole turn.
Yep.
Shit.
At the end of your turn, it's going to spawn a tentacle next to you and Lucius.
No.
Yeah, you did just get
He's
rid
a
of.
real hater.
Yeah.
And then that means it gets to make an attack against you and Lucius.
I'll protect you.
Oh,
You've already used. Oh, you just had your turn.
Yeah.
You've just had your turn, so you do have your reaction. That's very lucky. That is going to be a 14 to hit Lucius. 2 plus its bonus.
No.
All right, so it does miss you. Thanks to Sentry's protection, it does just barely miss you. Against Sentry is only a 19.
That misses.
You kind of the shield. You kind of step in front of Lucius with the shield of Solvin just clanging against it,
Awesome.
protecting you from both. All right, Lucius, your turn.
I cast Armor of Agathis on myself
Okay,
at level 2 million.
I believe you can. What level are you casting it at?
5th.
Okay.
Fucking dare you fucking prick.
I mean, this is literally the effect that you yourself brought on yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to take
I'm not-
damage from doing this, so there's no point in
yeah,
doing
from the
it.
wish.
From Wish.
So when you cast that at level 2 million, you just killed yourself.
Is there, yeah, you basically just
27 necrotic damage.
you've undone the point of
Yeah, he's killed himself.
doing it. Have you actually just?
actually-
Oh my god!
What happens first? The Armor of Agathis or the...
The Armor of Agathis would go off first, yeah.
So,
Oh, right. Okay.
So you would get the 10 temporary hit points. Oh no, it'd be more
Okay.
than that.
25.
All right, so then you would immediately lose 27.
Why are you still casting?
Oh, he said he
he
cast.
is a sorcerer.
I know, but
He's a
I know.
special boy.
he's got cat
He
tricks.
keeps because I'll tell you why. Because he forgets about the consequence of wish. That's why he's doing it.
Don't have to now, do I?
Yeah,
No.
doesn't matter.
So you try and summon this energy, and as you try and surround
Basically,
yourself with ice.
My turn is to lose 2 HP.
Yes.
And a spell
Because
slot.
as
And
you,
spell
you,
slot, yeah.
you try and channel this magic to try and protect yourself, but that whatever that wish did, whatever that magic that was stripped away from you, kind of like you feel like this pain wreck through your body, and it drains away your energy.
Lucius is
your life
hurt
force.
by confusion.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine
Lucius is confused.
You were probably
He hurt himself.
panicked. Yeah, you were probably panicked by the appearance of the tentacles, so you were just like, defensive move. Oh shit.
Oh. Anything else? on your turn?
sentry.
Pretty much. Nova Vija.
Bonus action, I'm
Oh.
going to do some sorcery point.
You go ahead.
This thing's.
To cast more spells to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Is it still your?
Oh, it's an action. Fuck. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it next turn.
All right. Nova Vija.
Bonus action, Misty Step,
Okay.
away from this more.
Where would you like to go?
Can I just go the other side of the seed? So just literally horizontal,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
and then walk the rest of the 30. Keep going, yeah. No, not on diagonal, just next to, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start Eldritch Blasting that thing.
Okay.
Yep.
This one's dick.
That's not gonna hit, it's a 19.
19 does not hit. Blasts off its armored carapace.
That's worse. Cool. So 4 on the second one.
You want to use a different dice pad?
20.
20 is not enough. Again, these blasts just bouncing off the armored form of Atelicus, using it as cover to protect itself.
25.
25 just barely hits.
8 little tickly points.
And that is to D.
D.
8 little points of force damage. It is resistant to force. It really just scratches the entropic energy
Look.
in.
8 points is better than none.
Anything else on your turn, Nova Vija?
That's it. That's me.
Kilek Ad Kalar.
What was I doing?
Healing? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a heal. But this time, a mass heal. So get those calculators out.
Oh my god.
We got 700 healing to dish out.
What?
Yeah, it's 9th level mass.
Oh wait,
heal.
were you not there for my
No!
mass heal?
Oh my god, I'm so excited! So this is a thing he can do.
This is a thing he can do.
I've done it once before.
This is why I don't worry about you guys taking loads of damage anymore, because I'm like, at some point, Quill will just be like, 700 hit points!
I basically have my let's reset everything
Yeah,
move.
it's the reset the game move.
Storm
So,
Chase is phase 2.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, this is basically
New
your
HP
phase
bar.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas, while you only have to fight one monster with 2 HP bars, I have to fight 5 monsters with 2 HP bars.
They're not monsters. How
Oh,
dare
you're
you.
monsters.
How dare you?
Clearly monsters. Right, so the easiest way to do this is I don't think everyone's max HP actually equals 700.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure you can heal everyone to max.
I need to figure out how much I have left though that I'm going to pump into Atelicus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So what if we minus and tell you what we need to get max
Yeah, so you
HP?
just get 700.
So
and then,
I'd need 127.
Minus 127, 573 left.
98.
Minus 98. 475 left. Sentry, you have
186.
198.
Are you kidding?
No.
I don't think I have enough to heal myself.
Well,
oh,
heal
that's a
yourself.
shame.
So
Oh, you must do.
Yeah, you will.
Oh no, 91 left. I've got to do 75 to heal myself.
Plus 75.
I've
You-
got-
so that's
I
684.
got 16 left.
Yeah, I've actually got 16 left. So
So is everyone?
700 is not far off maxing everyone out in a bad way.
Yeah, it's only Ayla because, like, you,
Hi.
yeah,
did
like,
the
if
math.
you wanted to max Ayla, it costs a bit more. But
Yeah.
so you want to put that extra 16 into Atelicus?
Yeah.
All right.
We
You
still
watch just maybe just the slightest flicker on the remaining wounds.
Did it flicker in the same way that C did when
You
it?
should put 700 into Atelicus.
No, it's as he heals Atelicus, like just the bit, and only Quill picks up on this, just the faintest flicker. You would need more healing than that.
You're going to say no to this, but I'm going to have to ask. Beacon of Hope, everyone receives max healing.
You are not rolling. It's Beacon of Hope. It maximizes the dice
Oh,
roll.
yeah. If it's like a set number.
If it's a set number,
Can you imagine,
no
though?
effect.
Yeah, that would be pretty
Holy
funny.
shit.
It's why heal and mass heal, like Beacon of Hope, is only goes as effective as.
It doesn't actually say dice roll. Regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Yeah, so you have 700 to spend. You cannot maximize
Yeah.
it further.
Can you imagine, though?
I mean, you can. That would be incredibly broken.
Imagine
and
what
that's
my
why it
healing
doesn't
graph
work.
would look
That's
like.
why it doesn't work that way.
This
Quill.
episode, Quill healed, what, like 4,500 in one turn?
Yeah, there's a reason it doesn't work that way. But yeah, everybody max hit points.
Nice.
Tasty.
Thank you, Will.
That was my 9th level. I was holding on to that.
Thank you.
Wait a
Needed.
minute. I have not used my reaction.
No, Mark.
I've written down how much HP you all
Now
have.
I
No.
will say.
No,
No, you
I
have
have to
actually got
roll
our
to do it.
HP.
No.
Hang on, before you do that, let me
mean,
just see.
I can do it.
Let me
He
just
hasn't used his
see
reaction yet.
If I've got my portents.
Do you have your portents?
I don't actually remember what my portents
Oh,
were.
that's a shame.
I used a 20 on Ayla. I had an 8 spare. Did I use that 8? Would I have
Yes,
used
you
that
did
8?
because you made me fail a slow spell and I legendary resistanced it.
Yeah. You
I don't
did,
have
remember
portent
that.
then.
Wow. Before anybody adds their hit points.
I just did.
Well, it's alright, we can tell them what they are. I might fail this.
Look, I mean,
It's a ninth level spell.
Trot said that for cancelling his chromatic orb that he'd hit you with his car. Okay?
Yeah.
If you cancel my level 9
Yeah.
mass heal,
Oh,
No, I will. I will.
think
I don't have a
reality
vehicle,
is,
but
is telling me to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
I know, I'm game for it.
Oh, there
I'm
you
just
go.
saying, I will come after you.
So it's a 9th level spell,
Yeah.
which means I would have to be DC 19 to consume it.
Even against my spell save.
It's not about your spell save, it's the level of the spell. Works like counter spell. This guy has a +9 to the
So
roll.
it's to roll a
Oh
10
my
or
god.
Would you like to know what I rolled?
A 3.
Rolled a 7. So it tries. You watch as the egg, like a mouth opens on the egg briefly. Yes. Tries to draw in that energy, but you, Quill, there's almost a moment where a conjured wind almost blows the spell back around into your allies, deflecting it away from the drawing in entropic power of Hadar as you all gain that healing as you desire.
we don't need to kill him now.
Does it
you
smell
fucking
mint?
tried though.
That would have been deliciously dramatic.
Yum, yum, yum.
I would have walked out of this room, I think.
If I was just like,
Yeah. You can't play your game with no players.
no. That's very true. I would sit here with the audience and be like, well, let me tell you how the campaign ends.
You'll get
Everyone's
eaten.
dead.
Yeah.
I win. By I mean Mark Hughes, not Hadar. Mark Hughes wins because that's
Finally,
how D&D works.
after
Yeah.
5 years.
How D&D works is I'm trying to win. Right? But no. So you
They're gonna
watch
hit you
as
like a
the
lot.
healing magic restores all of you to energy, to maximum
Watch
energy.
that mini go. I just see her.
Yeah, I drive a Mini, so yeah, if it hits you, I'm taking that damage. I'm done.
Yeah. I could punch it.
If someone's gonna,
Squeeze
if
on it.
anyone's gonna use their car, it'd probably be Trot's one.
Yeah,
Let's be
Quill.
honest.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh yeah, bonus action. No, no. No.
All right.
That was a pretty good turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy.
We had Lucius's turn go before he did something, didn't we? You
Lucius
armored
Agathid himself.
You were under the effects of reality break, though.
I wasn't.
Cancel them.
You cancelled it. That's right. And it just ends a spell effect on them, doesn't it? I thought you were doing that on the tethering thing, but no, you did that on the reality
The
break.
tethering thing also ends at the end of my turn as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it did, yeah. So that would have gone anyway.
You take
Good
half
shot.
healing.
I take half healing.
Yeah, with Lucius.
No, that ended before Quill's turn. So yeah.
I take half healing.
Yeah.
though.
So just deal
So I have to
yourself.
damage myself like 100.
No, it should be.
You said you had
88.
198
do 99 points of damage to yourself.
But what
Hey.
if I've got Beacon of Hope?
Half
But
any
bacon-
healing
Bacon
done.
doesn't fix everything.
Half
That
any
was,
healing,
That's disappointing.
maximum healing.
You got you still got 99 HP.
fixes my soul.
Big. You've probably got more HP now than anyone else.
You've got
How much have you got?
187.
Yeah, you got more than me.
You still have more HP than everyone else.
Look!
And you
I
take
like
half.
the 200 mark.
I know you do, but I'm still just pointing it out. Right, anyway, after Quill's done, the Seed of Hadar is going to go. And the Seed is very unhappy, especially with Quill.
He's a little bitch.
Yeah, that's
So he's going to do 2 entropic
Squidgy, I need to know.
lasers.
Lasers?
Yeah, from the cocoon, it's going to fire out 2 beams of force.
Okay.
First one, 30 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
That'll be 18 points
I
of
thought
force
it was
damage.
squidgy. It's not
Does
squidgy.
it have a light in it? It looks like it should have a
It,
light.
it does not, no.
18, yeah, taken.
18 force damage, and then the next one is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Can you actually do your concentration before we do the next one?
Oh, for Bacon.
Yep, so DC 10.
Maz doesn't work on heal.
Doesn't work.
8. That's
Oh,
gone.
that's gone.
No.
It's important because it affects wisdom saving throws. That's
Oh, yeah.
The next one is a 28 to hit. If that hits, that's another 18 points of force damage.
Yeah, got it.
And you're flying up in the air, so it doesn't really affect you. You've saved against reality break. You've saved against reality
think it's
break.
just-
Sentry saved against reality break.
Just, no.
You've now gotten out of
I've
Sentry.
just
No, I
got out.
saved against it.
Yeah, Nova
Oh, yeah, Nova
We've all
saved
saved.
against
Saved against
All
it, so you've all saved against it, so it can't do that to
Right at the
any
beginning of
you
this
again.
game, I saved against it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
I got like
Plus 11, yeah.
plus 11, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it against any of us now.
Yep, can't do it against any of you. So all it can do now is at the end of its turn, any tentacles or maws still in play can make attacks. It is only Lucius and Sentry that are viable targets.
Oh, they've been healed. I forgot. I was like,
20
oh
to hit
shit.
you, Lucius, and 27 to hit Sentry.
Yep.
18 bludgeoning damage each.
Cool. I'll do a concentration for spiritual.
That was my
Please.
What?
19.
neck just clicked.
19, you're okay. You're
I
fine.
got hit last time. didn't I?
Yeah, I thought that was a dice.
No, that was my neck.
11 would still succeed, yeah, because the
Oh
DC is
my
10.
god.
Nice.
All right.
Can you feel your
The
head?
seed gets all of those
Oh, no.
reactions back.
Oh my god.
But you're
Lair
actually
action.
okay.
You all right?
Your neck just clicked really weirdly, and I think I'm dying.
Do you? Are you?
I'm
you
okay.
actually all right?
I'm okay.
For
Yeah, just
podcast listeners,
dizzy.
her head is upside down right now.
Turned around like an owl.
So, it's a lair action.
Oh no.
You hear
okay.
the voice of the Seed of Hadar from within its cocoon. Just like, very well. If you will not die under the ocean, Atelicus, jump. And Atelicus leaps hundreds of feet into the air. I need
jeez.
all of you to make strength saving throws as the force of air, as he jumps up, the force of air is pressing you down. Strength saving throws.
I've seen jet fighters do the G-force test.
We're all
Pass
passing.
out.
All our
Faces just
faces.
sink.
Except yours.
Sentries just buckles inwards.
30.
You are fine. Well, you are basically your movement is halved, but you are not restrained.
Was it Dex?
Strength,
Yeah.
I got unnatural 20.
failure,
17.
failure,
19 plus 8.
Sentry succeeds,
9.
Failed. Everybody but Sentry and Ayla, you are restrained. Your speed becomes 0. You have the restrained condition as you're basically pinned down by this force of air. As Atelicus leaps up, you are being pressed down by the opposing wind resistance. Ayla and Sentry, you can move, but you're at half speed for this. As he reaches the apex, this is until the next layer action will hit the apex, and then we'll begin to drop.
Yep.
I don't
Ayla.
like this. What? Me?
It's your turn.
Oh, did not compute.
Remember,
I
half
have-
movement.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, I can't. Well,
So, yeah.
I can't make it. I will.
I also say as well, like, in terms of the ridges, basically everything, if there's not like the rock-like structures represent like rough patches of the armored carapace, everywhere else is fairly smooth.
So, can I half move up to that
Quill,
rock?
you are obviously no longer flying as well.
Up to the rock by Lucian.
5, 10,
Near-ish.
15. What's your half movement? It's like 20, right?
20. It's 45 movements.
So
So 20.
it'd be half the 20. Yeah, 22, 20.
I
So you're kind of like,
So actually, Trot, can you move Ayla next to the wound? I will dash,
Okay,
and that will be my turn.
okay. All right, so
Oh, can I bonus action zap it with my aura?
you have to make an attack for that to go off.
Let me check.
Also, do I take falling damage from him jumping into me?
Yes, you technically would. Thank you, Tom.
Interesting.
Hey, sorry.
That'll be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. How many stars is that?
Half.
Half for that.
Yeah.
It'd hold tight and jump
star.
into you.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
It's just the rules, mate. You're just reminding me of the rules.
That's just
It
physics.
says when
I pick up,
activated,
like,
the
6.
creature and
All right, in
it's
that
a bonus
case,
action. It's just says it's a bonus
yeah,
action.
Nice.
Star
in that
system
case.
is fucked.
It's going to fail. Stick saving throw.
So is the education system, mate. So is
14
politics.
lightning damage.
14 points of lightning damage.
Don't bring
The
me
lightning
Yeah.
definitely blasting
Blood is
into the wound significantly damages it. Anything else on your turn, Ayla?
No, that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, Quill's on his own. He's now on the ground.
That's a big boy
Big
more.
action to spawn more.
More?
Get moored.
Those minis are kind of fun.
14.
Oh, sorry, May.
Chomp. Even though, although you're restrained, it has advantage.
Aw.
29.
Fuck you, May.
15 points of piercing damage. And can you make
mini.
a dexterity save with
Why
disadvantage,
don't
please?
Sorry, 15 damage.
15 piercing, dex save with disadvantage.
Whoop. Nat 20. Whoop. 17. So unnatural 20.
Still not enough, unfortunately. As it's DC 22, it snaps the jaw. You are
Oh, wait, I get plus
grappled
3.
and
Yeah, plus 3 in my aura.
23.
You beat the DC. Even though you're like being pressed down by the force of wind, you like roll just in time. Sentry's magic maybe glancing, protecting you briefly with a shield as this thing tries to grab you, and
I always
you
forget
avoid
your
doing
aura's
it.
bigger now.
30 feet.
All right.
Size of that aura.
Sentry.
Yo, yo.
I didn't get a turn.
Why did you not get a turn?
I don't know. Just
You went at the top of the round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
been a
did. You
while.
moved.
A lot's happened.
And you did some Eldritch Blasts,
a
and
lot's
nothing happened.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sentry. I was going to say, I
Because
don't think.
Lucius had stuff. Like, he Agatha'd.
Yeah, Lucius, that was
That
at the
was
end of the
last
last
turn.
turn. Then you went.
Then you went.
You went immediately after.
You broke.
I'm it's literally happening. I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I think that neck thing is like messed your brain.
Just dizzy. It's
That's
fine. I'm just gonna sit here.
Sentry.
I'm going to do 2 attacks. I'm going to do 1 against the tentacle and 1 against the...
Can you just hit me?
No.
Kill
I'm
him.
not going to.
End
Okay.
this.
Tentacle.
Tentacle first.
Okay.
7 plus 13 for 20.
That hits actually.
Nice. And I've still got my Spirit Shroud active, so that
Okay.
can just keep rocking.
Is that every turn it just adds?
2d8.
It's concentration, so it's just
Yep.
up.
Nice.
Very good.
For a bonus action.
Yep.
So it's a high level
Broken.
spell.
Fucking paladin.
It's like a 4th level, 3rd level spell. Or
So,
something. Clerics get it.
Do they?
so it doesn't get the bonus from aberrations, does it?
This
No.
one does, yeah.
Oh, it still
this
does.
is still an aberration,
Still
yeah.
10d8. Crazy.
If you're putting another big smite into it, yeah.
Oh, and I'm enlarged, so I get
Lord.
6, 12, 18.
It's like she's just a sprinkling of salt on the meat. It's like, yeah.
like salt.
Salt bay.
Die bay.
Just, yeah. Die bay.
23,
Way Bay.
The way that she
you don't
did
keep
it
adding up anymore.
was just like.
31.
You can add it if you want.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
31. Just to see.
Sometimes
Can you
it's
just
good to know.
can you pass me the flame?
Oh yeah. Turn it off.
Were you
Snuff it up.
striking the flame or the tentacle?
51.
Oh, this is the tentacle actually. Yeah, that's fine. Put that one back.
59.
Ree, were you striking?
That was tentacle. She said
It's a
tentacle.
tentacle.
Yeah.
59, 60,
Yeah, get rid of that thing. Pass that up here.
3,
Yeah, thank you.
70.
Still carrying him. Long dead.
81.
81 points of damage.
Jesus.
Starbreaker slams into it and just rips this thing off of the back of Atelicus, even though you are currently flying through the air, and it just goes flying. This tentacle just goes flying off into
Does it
into the air.
ding? We're still
I
in the
guess I
anime.
can still use it again.
No.
I mean, Spirit
This is
Shroud,
the worst
I believe so. It's
Yeah.
a different target.
You never came back to the
It's actually
Hadar
made.
No.
Fucking crazy. Okay.
You got to hit first. Don't forget.
Yep.
Oh, that's well gone.
Hitting is my weakness.
Oh, she's got
Yeah,
it.
this
Damage
is
not my
Sentry's weakness.
weakness. It's actually hitting the thing. 20 again.
20 against this is not enough. This is against the thing. The weaknesses, the weak points have a higher AC. So Starbreaker kind of scrapes along its top. Anything else?
Only 81 damage this turn.
Yeah.
Bonus.
God,
No, I think I'm
trying.
good for now.
Hey, I mean, to be honest, like Nova did like 70-something points of damage because she just does it on multiple attacks. When you crit, it's like 100 points.
Yeah, I mean, you're
I'm
first.
joking. It's
I know.
funny.
Well, but it's just like
It's
Yeah, that double
hilarious.
Eldritch crit was
no, like
tasty.
certain builds.
Oh,
are
it's
crazy.
so funny.
My hits are like 50-50 every time. It's
Yeah.
like I'll hit with one and miss with the other.
True.
Lucius.
Lucius is going to.
Punch himself in the face.
Probably.
I'm tempted to cast a spell.
Hold your fist above your face and then he
Cast,
jumps.
yeah, cast a spell. That's a
Hit
big one.
yourself.
7th level, 8th level. What
I'm
you got?
going to. If I do it quicker than Wish,
If
then
you quicken it, it doesn't matter. You still
yeah,
take
but it's
damage.
faster.
Cast a spell.
It just means that you use a bonus action.
Get off that spell
Faster
bit.
than Wish.
Cantrips.
Trot,
Yeah.
don't you listen to them? You do what Lucius would do.
What will Lucius? Level 9.
Just jump off the side of Atelicus now.
You know what I mean, I will point out that, like, yeah, like if you just like chose to, you could just be like, bye. Woo!
Don't think about it!
What I'm gonna do is use my last 6 sorcery points, which
Okay.
I've been building,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Prismatic Mastery.
Okay.
So I transform my eyes, Prismatic Mastery.
Okay.
I'm then going to cast Firebolt,
Okay.
and then use Chromatic Control to change it to Radiant.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that cute. That was
Nice.
cute.
Sure.
That's nice.
If
Still got hit.
Lucas casts a spell, does he get resistance to himself because
No,
of my
it specifically says in the wish thing that it cannot be prevented or reduced in any way.
Ah,
They,
okay.
so the resistance will, no amount of resistance will save him from that damage.
What about Beacon of Hope?
It's gone.
You can shut up.
I can.
Fireball.
I
That's it.
won't. You can't silence me.
Little red.
Yeah, that it.
You're giving away a lot of details about my car.
26 hits.
Red card.
Start reading out the registration
And this would be
plate.
40-10 Radiant.
40-10 radiant. Love it.
32.
would have
I
said
got
it already.
2 9s and 8 and a 6.
Pass me the wound, as wound A is also destroyed. However, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Can twit.
As it dies, it lets off one of last reaction.
Oh, half healing.
3,
4.
4. Until the start of a new combat round, any creature within 30 feet, that is Ayla,
God's
Sentry, Lucius, and I believe
I think
Quill
me
might
as well,
be in
yeah.
range as
Yeah,
well.
Quill are in range.
Regains only half hit points.
Okay.
Right.
Fine, don't need to heal anymore.
Okay. We go to the top if you are done,
I
Lucius.
didn't realize we were about to plumb out.
Yeah, because I used my bonus
Okay,
action.
fine.
Nova.
to Prismatic.
So with the ring of free action, that means I don't get restrained. Am I restrained? There's physics in it.
Yeah, I think that this one is not like a creature grabbing you. The Ring of Free Action, its magic, I think, is limited. It cannot. There's no way I can see that its magic
Yeah,
would
it's
allow you to be
physics,
like,
right?
yeah, I can just walk around.
Just put me in a little bubble. That's like, you know.
I mean, I guess technically, like, it would. Yeah, the ring's effects do apply. You are not restrained by this movement. The wind resistance is just not holding you in place. You are not like stuck to this thing. You're just unaffected by it.
It's like John Travolta,
Like you're just walking
Where's
around,
everyone
like
lying down?
walking over the as it's flying through the air.
Where's everyone lying down?
Yeah.
In which case, I will John Travolta my way over to D.
Right. Yep.
I'm gonna summon Echo.
Okay. Manifest.
That's an 8, so
Shansara.
comes out
So
to
now everyone, well, pretty much Quill at this point, maybe Lucius and some of the others, you do see a shadowy, echo-like form of Shansara appear.
I'm gonna.
There are 2 wounds.
There are currently 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
B and D.
Gonna start
Wounds
attacking.
inside.
All right.
That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 7 is 18.
18.
I'm gonna unleash Incarnate on that one as well. So that is Shansara's.
Yes. Well, you need to hit first. Remember, it's basically you make another attack.
That's not gonna hit.
Okay. Doesn't hit.
Well, it's a 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
So now you can make your other 2 normal attacks.
16 plus 13 is 29.
Hits.
Yeah.
Is Unleash Incarnate not on like the next hit?
No, Unleash Incarnate is basically she makes another attack. She gets another attack after she's made
Oh,
an
okay.
attack.
Shit.
16 points of Damagios.
16 points of Damagios. Second strike slams in.
Sorry, I'm just triple checking unleashing. No, fuck it. I'll just.
I promise you, it's basically you make another attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
It is not enough.
I think.
That is all of your attacks, I believe.
When you take, it says when you take the attack action, you make 1 additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Yep.
Yep. Should I do another one? No, I'll save my last one. Unleash.
Yeah, well, you've already taken the attack. You can't do 2 unleashes in one turn.
This is true.
Yep. So that is it. You have heavily weakened that wound. I need you to roll a d4 for me, please.
Does weakening a wound make the wound less woundy?
No.
Say that faster.
1.
No.
Any creature within
Can't
15
remember what I
feet
said.
takes psychic damage equal to half the damage taken. This would be on the first attack you did, which was 18. So you take 9 psychic damage.
Would that mean that Echo takes the damage as well?
No, it's directly to you. You're the one who attacked it and hit it with the first attack, and then its reaction is spent. So yeah, as you strike it the first time, it kind of psychically feedbacks into you as you take that damage. All right, anything else on your turn?
That me?
That you, Keela Kankala.
Hello.
Hello.
Morty.
Hi there.
Scrungle.
How's it going?
Good.
Cool.
You gonna bring the pain?
Nah, I'm going to do a cantrip, which is the pain. I'm going to do a Sacred Flame on this boy.
B.
Barry?
Yes,
Bernard?
advantage.
And then Bernard.
That is a failure.
Good. That is 48 plus 6. Damage 30.
30 points of radiant damage, heavily disrupting the entropic magic. Still remaining, but badly damaged. Anything else on your turn, Keela?
Shit. This more. Does that also get attack of opportunity?
It does.
I'm restrained anyway,
You are.
so
You try and break.
I'll just stay pinned against the thing, one hand just
Okay.
over there,
Done.
and I wait for the apex because I'm going to jump at the apex. I want to get more height.
You're restrained.
I'm going to look so cool.
We'll find out. It goes to the Seed of Hadar's turn. It is going to teleport itself next to Quill.
Oh,
And then cause the maw that it has spawned to become its entropic maw.
what does that mean?
20 to hit. Oh, you're restrained. I have advantage. 29 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
So before I do anything else, can you make a charisma saving throw for me,
The
please?
one that sends you.
Charisma.
Away.
Oh, I see. Charisma save +7. Oh.
Plus 3 for me.
Oh. 26.
Is a success.
Yeah!
What's 23?
23 would have also been a success.
Oh, well. Thanks for the +3 anyway.
That's right, boo. The change in your. Oh!
31 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa.
That's me role-playing Quill.
34 points of
God
force
damn.
damage.
Wow.
That was a really big hit.
And that was with a
Oh my
success.
Yep. And then it is going to strike Lucius and Sentry with. It's going to sprout a tentacle next to you. Just try and make an attack against you both.
Protect Lucius.
You can. My lowest there is going to be a 17.
It beats.
All right, so still takes the hit, but it misses Sentry, as it always does.
No!
18 bludgeoning damage
No, it's
to Lucius.
been really hitting you. You've been getting nat 20s against Sentry.
And then that is the end of the Seed of Hadar's turn. It goes to the lair action, and now Atelicus hits the apex, it plummets down.
I jump.
As not that you would have known, there's none of you are secure enough. I would say any of you who are close to a rocky protrusion may make a dexterity saving throw to try and grab on.
How close?
I would say, Lucius, you are too far away. Sentry, Ayla, I will allow Nova if she's within 5 feet of the wound. So Quill and Lucius, you are going to be taking the full brunt of this.
Good thing I'm an arrow.
Can I grab Lucius and hold?
I would give you. You can try and do that. You will have disadvantage and a higher DC to try and save both of you. You can either try and save yourself and it'll be easier, or you can try and save you and Lucius, but you'll be at disadvantage and it'll be a higher DC because you're trying to grab him. So this is basically as it falls.
Captain America, Helios.
Obviously, this thing is going to eventually will hit terminal velocities the same as you, but initially it's going to fall faster than you because it's heavier. So it's like basically you're like at the apex and it's going to drop and then you're going to come flying down.
Cool. I'll take the disadvantage.
Terminal velocity fall faster than us.
As in, like, because you're on top of this thing's back, right?
Right.
It's going to hit the apex.
I mean, I can
It's
fly.
going to fall and then you're going to follow after it.
Can I not slow my descent?
Yeah, I think you can. Well, because there's this weird thing with flying in the D&D rules where if you have hover, then you can basically stop yourself in a flight. But with this, I would say you're also being restrained right now by this thing.
By the maw.
So would he even?
Am I?
would he even take
Yeah,
off
I guess
at
he
all?
wouldn't. No, I guess he
He's
wouldn't.
Needed the save against the maw.
No, that was
No,
that was the entropy
that
maw
was
to
for
teleport
the-
you away. You're still restrained.
Yeah.
It's an action for you to break out.
Oh.
It was going to do something else to you.
I thought I was
So
restrained
it's
by
holding
him.
you down safely.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case.
Until it lands and then it'll crush your organs.
Yeah.
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 Would levitate do anything?
You don't have time yet, unless you can cast it.
Okay.
Unless you can cast it as a reaction. This is happening out of your turn. If you would cast levitate on your turn, absolutely, you could have just been like levitate, whoop, and fight it out.
I wish I were a birdie.
Too bad you've already used your wing. All right, so dexterity saving throws.
24.
24 is a success.
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Oh,
you are
boy.
taking a lot of full damage.
Thick rolls there, really.
9. With disadvantage.
Unfortunately, both you and Lucius. So Lucius, Nova, and Sentry, you're basically going to take falling damage as this thing does kind of fall away, and you're going to eventually slam onto its back.
Cool.
I need to do this on D&D Beyond.
Alright.
I don't know if I can announce this now or if it's allowed, but can I take Tomb of Levistus? that's
The
a
way it works
reaction?
is when you take
When
damage,
I take
right?
damage and then it takes the damage.
Yeah. So we'll find out what the damage is, and then we'll go from there.
You
There
cast
are
that on
names.
other people, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'd like it.
This is about a 200-foot fall, by the way.
Whoa.
76 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I take it my spirit shroud is gone.
As you come slamming into the ground. Ayla, you managed to dig your hands around this thing, and you're kind of Quill, you're being held by this maw itself. So you don't take that damage. You're kind of
Do we
dragged
take
down.
any damage?
Ah.
Don't take any. Because this is them. Basically, you're holding on. They kind of fly up and then slam back down into it as it kind of separates from them briefly. And then
Glad I didn't take that damage.
hits up.
I would have tried to grab Lucius,
So-
but I'm too far.
You would go. So you would start to take the
50
76 Nova. You would activate Tomb of Levistus. Tomb of Levistus gives you a certain amount of temporary hit
50.
points, right?
So 26 points of damage.
You would
I
take 26 points of damage, and then you're out of the Tomb of Levistus.
Yep.
It basically breaks it straight away.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Are you still conscious?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Basically at full HP.
Oh right, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you guys were all at full HP. All right, we then go to you hear the water kind of surges up around you as Atelicus lands back in the ocean, and you can now see Cassatoris next to you, and you see quite clearly the platform with Valor and the Halls of Infinite Resplendence. Maybe 2-3 rounds.
Oh boy.
And you begin to see Valor projecting, moving her hands, almost creating a barrier, trying to create a giant force shield of these purple kind of spheres of metal, these purple planes of triangle magic, try and protect the entrance to it. Kind of very Doctor Strange, she's kind of holding it there. Maximilian has drawn his sword, gonna do whatever he can. But yeah, Ayla.
So we can now move.
You can move normally.
Normal.
Yep.
So I can.
Would Echo have taken damage as well? They do have a saving throw.
Yeah, make them make a dexterity saving throw because it's based on your saving throw.
12.
So I can't make it to this
Wound.
so I'm gonna
B.
go to the maw that has quill.
Okay, yeah.
And
You can try and break
attack
him out.
that and try and get him out.
Yeah, it'd be athletics check for you with advantage because you're raging. Can you move Ayla next to you, please? Thank you. She's got plenty of movement.
15 plus 13.
You are, yep. You basically one hand in, one hand like opening a bear trap, Ayla. You just rip it apart and quill. You are no longer being grappled or restrained. You are free.
It was dark in there.
That is unfortunately your
Out
action
like
to do
Danny
that.
DeVito on the sofa.
And
anything else?
I'll do a little zap when I do it. Like
Yeah,
this.
you can attack the maw itself. Yeah.
Why not?
Yep. It fails.
17 lightning damage.
70 points of lightning damage. Not enough to destroy it, but a heavy chunk of its carapace-like creation is broken away. We then go to Sentry.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do my full 30 feet towards wound B, I believe.
Yeah.
B.
His secrets.
And Misty Step the rest of the way.
Yeah. Vroomf.
Nice.
Nice. Give us that first attack roll.
Cool. My Spirit Shroud is gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume from the thing.
Well,
It
it would be
was B.
DC 35.
Yeah, no way.
I don't think you can
No
physically
way.
make it.
Well, give it a go.
Could do.
Can give it a go.
No, I mean, there's no point.
No.
I don't think you can make it.
No, there's no way I can make it. Cool. So then I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna
Yep.
use level. Let's do a level 3 divine.
See if you hit
Smite.
first.
I'll see if I hit. Nat 20, my boy!
I know you can
Don't
roll the
do
damage
it.
later, but
Oh,
to speed the game up, it is gone. Like, there is no doubt that this thing is about to take like 100 points of damage. You watch as Starbreaker tears into it, drilling through the carapace, the spirit armor, the green energy returning, and just rips through it.
Right through the Atelicus.
Yeah, like you can sit there and work it out now on everyone else's turn, but just to speed things up, because like that's going to be easily 100 points of damage. There's no way this thing's going to
I was
survive.
gonna do a level 3 divine smite.
Yeah, sure. I mean, even with that, that's
I
going to be
wanna
like
know-
what 9d8.
I want to know what
max.
the damage is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like we
I'll
can
work it
work it out. I just want to get on to other people's
After,
turns and
yeah.
stuff. All right, anything else, Sentry? Because you've used all your movement.
I'm gonna bonus. Oh no, I've done
You've
my
bonus action to Misty
Yes,
Step.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm alright there.
You're done.
Yeah.
Lucius,
I will toss a firebolt.
you will need to move ever so slightly just to get
120
line
feet.
of sight. Yeah, it's more the line of sight because you've got these two. kind
Okay,
of
yeah, I'll
blocking
move.
things in.
5, 10, 15,
I'd say go 20. Yeah, go 5 more.
25.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
It's actually.
Can I use a laser finally?
Hey!
Yep.
Did it. You did it.
Oh God, we almost forgot.
Oh yeah, boy. 20, 31.
Hits. Are you gonna do the same thing? Make it radiant.
No, I run out of sorcery
Oh, okay.
points. So it's still
Shame.
just fire. 22 to 11.
22 points of fire damage. It does resist some of that.
I'm helping. If I... No, I've used it all. Okay, I'm
However, that is enough.
Oh!
Nice.
As Lucius, you send this streak of fire, even though it resists some of it, it bleeds into the entropic magic, and your own magic kind of almost seems to counteract it or break the frequency of it as you watch as the last of these infected wounds shatter. And as they do, the seed of Hadar, still with a gaping hole in its chest, is forced to re-emerge and take with it its enormous and tentacles.
Oh, cool. That's good. He is right next to me.
And it appears, and it's got this gaping hole in its chest from Sentry's wound. It looks thoroughly wounded. And you see, and I'm going to activate this as a reaction as it reappears. Very well. If I cannot consume Siaska, if I cannot corrupt Atelicus, I'll take you all with me to glorious demise. It holds its hand up, and in that hole in its chest and its hands and its large distended mouth, you begin to see it accumulating dark energy, building up a giant spell. Nova
The
Vija.
timer has begun.
The enraged timer.
Just trying to see if I can make it over.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, you would be just 5 feet out, unfortunately. Unless you have a faster movement speed.
Yeah, well, I could always Misty Step.
Yeah? You're literally 5 feet out.
I could Eldritch Blast.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be 5 feet out if you moved up.
I'm gonna come on over with Misty Step.
Okay.
Come on over. Come
Get you in range.
over, baby. And he's still Hexblade cast by me, so
He is. Yeah, same creature.
21. Is that hit?
21 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Number 2.
Third attack. Here we go. Natural 20. Or 19.
That one.
Yeah, maybe
3.
don't will things.
Okay. All right, I won't.
Here,
Anything
use
else,
this
Nova?
dice. This one's primed. I microwaved it.
Quill.
Yes, microwave that one.
Oh, well, was that every attack?
No, you got your 4th.
Got one more.
No, only if she has a
Oh.
echo.
Sorry.
I'll take that back. That's primed.
You look at claw.
Bonus action. I want to cast Holy Weapon on Ayla's Hammer.
Bonus action. You cast Holy Weapon on Ada's Hammer.
Action. I want to Sacred Flame him.
Fail. 4.
48 plus 6. That is. Hello? What was it? It didn't tell me. 7, 7. 4. And what was that? It vanished. I think it was a 1. It just didn't give me a number.
It didn't give you a number.
Vanished.
Holy shit, though. It's not giving me a number. 14.
29.
29 damage.
Says it appeared to me.
Okay.
Oh, did it?
29 points of radiant damage. As it's still concentrating, summoning this energy.
So from. It is a concentration holy weapon, if you're wondering.
Well, before you read this out, because it's going to go first before Ayla does, it's going to use a lashing tentacle to attack Quill, Ayla, and 5, 10, and Nova. So it's going to attack all 3 of you with its lashing tentacle for a 25 to hit Quill, a natural 1 to hit Nova, so an automatic miss, and a 23 to hit Ayla. That's 18 bludgeoning damage to both of you, so Ayla, you'll take 9 bludgeoning damage. And Quill, you take 18. DC 10 con save.
19 plus.
All right, you succeed.
What do I get?
It gets to do that again. Because it gets 2 attacks. This time Nova, that's a 27 to hit you, 30 to hit you, Quill, and 28 to hit Ayla. So all of you are going to take 18 bludgeoning damage. Ayla, you take 9.
Concentration check fails because I'm downed.
Oh,
Excuse me? That's
he's
rude.
unconscious.
All right.
That's-
Quill is unconscious.
That's really rude.
I'm sorry to do that to you. I should
I
have
have
thought first.
no
Yeah.
Ayla.
way of bringing him back.
Hit him with a hammer?
It is your turn.
Holy weapons down though.
I will step next to him and I will
Get a whack in?
recklessly attack him.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We going in.
We're going in. Advantage.
17 plus 15.
Hits.
Nice.
14, 15, 16, 17 with the hammer, 3 lightning.
All right. No longer seems to be resisting lightning damage.
Cool. Same roll again, 17
Hits.
14 on the hammer, 3 lightning.
17 total.
Then dex.
That is going to be a 17.
14 lightning damage.
14 more points of lightning damage. Solid hits. Bam, bam. Blast of lightning reaching out from your hands. The creature's still trying to just summon this energy, and you can watch these spheres in each of its hands and its mouths growing bigger and bigger, like it's going to pummel them into some greater attack. All right. Sentry.
All right, I'm gonna move up to this boy and give him what for.
Yes, yes.
Do it.
Come.
All right, and I'm gonna get Spirit Shroud ready as a bonus action at level 3.
Okay.
Can anyone heal Quill?
Nope.
Okay.
What about me?
Again.
I got
Can
no
you
potion.
heal?
He's with Hesper now.
I'd like to
Esper's
be unconscious when he devours us.
I got nothing.
Sorry.
Does 22
Sentry's
hit?
used on
22
hers.
does not
No.
hit, unfortunately, Sentry.
Yeah, 20. Fuck it.
Join me in the dice jail.
Attacks glancing off this thing. Lucius.
Driven to purpose.
I've used it.
You've used it, yeah.
Piss and ass and shit.
For anyone interested, my last crit would have been 133 damage.
That's disgusting.
If only you'd rolled that now.
All I can do now
It's fine.
is
7th level spell, Prismatic Spray.
Oh, I'm going down anyway. Yeah, let's fucking.
Gamers! Yes!
I'm into it.
That's what we want! Let's go, gamers!
I don't have the spell. I do. No, I don't have the spell slot for it.
Oh.
So we.
What is
6th
your
level Chromatic
highest
Orb.
level?
6th level chromatic orb. Here we go, gamers. Let's blow my mind up.
I have no way of healing either, people. No
I got it.
potions.
29.
Where we're going, we don't need healing.
8d8. 1s and 2s. 48 points of radiant because I chromatic control it.
You did. You chromatic
Aye.
controlled it.
I am prismatic mastery.
You see parts of its body beginning to disintegrate and break away, but it's still just barely holding on, keeping this energy going. But yeah, heavily, heavily wounded by that strike. You then will take several points of damage. Old Lucius. What was that, 6th level?
Yeah.
That's going to be...
He's
35 points of necrotic damage.
Lucius prepares an epic speech. He says, "You will never reach the," and then goes down.
Goes unconscious.
2 of us.
Nova Vija. This attack is nearly finished building.
I will summon Echo. Hit Shansara again.
Okay, so you watch as this kind of like dramatic sweeping Eladrin form appears. You almost all, those of you who are conscious, begin to hear faint music. One of Shansara's songs that you recognize from your
God,
time
I'm
in
dead.
Warsaw. A soft acoustic version.
Nice.
Nova, what'd you roll?
Oh no.
4 on my first attack.
All right, well, that's first attack down. Let's go with that second one.
Big numbers. Here we go.
If we have to go a bit later, we will.
No, big numbers, please.
Third attack. And if that misses, we got an Unleash Incarnate.
6.
4, 4, and a
Unleash.
6.
All right.
This is not going.
Oh my god, those dice, my guy.
That's 7 rolls in a row below
I'm,
10.
I'm so sorry, mate.
Can I, like, do something? Can I just headbutt it? Let me fucking do something!
I mean, that is unfortunately what your abilities in that are for, and the dice. This is just whether it's blind panic, whether it's this thing. It's unlikely that Nova's missing. Your attacks just aren't. It's like they're not harming the creature. You're hitting, but it's just not having any effect. Quill, I need you to make a death saving throw, please. Please, at the beginning of your turn.
It's okay because this one was primed for 20.
Don't say that. It's a nat 20! Oh my god!
The dice know. The dice know.
I haven't rolled this
I
dice this
know.
entire time saying it was primed.
And that's the Quill dice.
He's trying
Tom?
to give that to me and Kim now.
That happens at the start of your turn. What would you like to do? You are prone, but you are conscious.
Oh, fuck! What do I do?
I will tell you this. The creature, the seed, looks heavily injured.
Shit. I wasn't.
Beat him up!
I wasn't thinking about actually taking a turn.
Well, I think Sacred Flame would probably be enough.
Sacred
Could be.
Flame. I mean,
Or a big guiding bolt, or
I
something-
didn't
something
fucking
radiant.
prepare guiding
right.
bolt.
hey, get another chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb is just lightning, which he's resistant.
Not
He's not
currently.
anymore. He's not.
No, since he broke out of his.
gotta
He's
hit it.
taking full light.
But you've got to hit it.
It's down to a dice roll again.
Or you can make me roll a dice with a save throw. Or you can heal. Or you can do whatever you want. It's your turn. Maybe.
I mean, healing. He's about to blast us all. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll do a chromatic or wait. No, I won't. I'm just gonna do a sacred flame. Sacred flame is 4d8.
Do it.
Chromatic orb. The best I can do with that is.
So, Sacred Flame.
No, I'm gonna.
Tom, I need you to
Are you
tell
a
me what you're
gambling
doing.
man?
Come on.
I'm a gambling man.
Oh no, he's a gambling man.
He's a gambling man.
No, I'm not. I'm not a gambling man. I'm
So
gonna
you
do
want me to be a
sacred flame.
gambler?
So you do the dex save.
All right, dex saving throw. 3. Let's see. He could roll really low. He could roll low damage here.
Roll better.
Roll it physically. Yeah,
Roll it
baby.
physically.
Yeah, baby.
Get them
That's
out.
what we like to see.
Get your dice out.
48 plus 6. Oh, that's not bad. 27 radiant damage.
27 points of radiant damage. Quill. How do you destroy?
I mean, I like
Thank God.
awaken from. If it's like Hesper's wind is still blowing around, it somehow reawakens me, and like I'm underneath this thing, like I'm
You can
conscious.
see it like gathering this dark entropic energy.
I mean, I imagine he sees me go unconscious and starts to like turn away from me, like he's not even paying
Oh,
attention to me.
absolutely not.
I like float up.
Bending himself against Nova currently. That's where his attention is. He's like conjuring these barriers, deflecting all of Nova's blades, leaving him completely exposed to you.
Like the wind sort of lifts me up just enough so that I'm literally like behind his head with this glowing sacred flame, and I just blast it right into the back of his head.
You watch Nova. For you just watch he is suddenly enshrouded, haloed by this golden energy as it burns away the rest of its red, grotesque body. And you see Quill in the air, arms like an angel, his wings sprayed out as this golden fire just reaches out from him. The seed is destroyed. However, Atelicus has reached the platform where the Halls of Infinite Resplendence are, where Valor is. The seed is gone, but what madness or rage is still in Atelicus, at least temporarily, you feel it like bring its arms down. It smashes on Valor's shield. The first one, Valor's shield manages to hold, but the second, the shield shatters. And you watch as Atelicus' hand, as you're desperately like recovering, Lucius is down as it's breaching its arm, when suddenly you see a huge column of light fill the horizon as you watch its arm severed and fall into the ocean. And you see where it's come from as the Astoria. Yes! This giant energy cannon having fired a beam, but you can see it's recharging. It's taken all of its power to fire that one shot from miles away. Cool. Atelicus' second arm is now bringing up to reach down, when you see another second large beam of energy like cut across, not as big, but it severs off the hand. And you look where that's come from, and out of everybody, Quill, you're the only one with the perception to see it. A distant figure stood on the top of a tower of Cassatoris, looking down, holding a giant energy cannon in its hands, a figure in black armor with black cape.
Holy shit.
Atelicus.
Who gave him a gun?
His hands fallen into the thing, screams and howls in pain and rage. But after a few moments, you begin to see some semblance of control returning. Like just wailing from the pain, you almost begin to hear sobbing. Mother, why? Why? I just wanted to be strong, Mother. Mother! And just kind of begins to collapse as the giant form, this hybrid evolved form, just collapses into the ocean and sort of rests its head on the platform with Valor and the others. Just the fight gone out of him. We've got a few moments, if you don't mind. I'd like to press on just a little bit more, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sam, if that's
Well,
send us a message if that's not okay. But what are you going to do about Lucius? Like that would have been Quill's turn. A few seconds have gone by. Ayla, I mean, I don't know if any of you got any potions. Sentry, do you have any?
Wounds.
All right, Sentry's got cure wounds. I think that's going to be okay because you would go pretty quickly.
Yeah,
We're all good, by the way.
1d8 plus my
He only needs one. That's all he needs.
6 plus I got 9.
All right, Lucius,
thanks.
your eyes flutter awake again. Another moment of death snatched away from you.
Told you you're not going here.
Fine. Fuck's sake.
God.
God damn it.
As Lucius comes to consciousness, you hear Valor like, Champions, are you all right? Max, go and find them. And you hear, like, as Maximilian is climbing up Atelicus' head, like, I see them, my lady, they're fine, I can see them, they're alive.
We're doing okay. We've definitely been better, but is everything okay?
I think so. Her Majesty managed to stop any attacks coming through, but I don't know where that second blast. I can see the Astoria just about, but I don't know where that other blast came from.
Starbane, Starbane from
the Emperor.
Yes, where he has.
Max looks like what? And he's looking around.
Oh no, the boss is here.
I mean, I think he can see. He's over there somewhere. Valor, are you okay?
Yes. I thought that I didn't know what I would have done if he had reached through. That was all of my energy to maintain those two barriers, but I'm all right. I'm okay. Is everyone all right? Everyone's alive. No one's. I mean, you're all hurt. I can tell that, but no one's.
We're fine.
Nothing permanent.
We're fine.
All right. You get for a moment. Valor does look up and say, Sayana, she's already gone.
She gave all of her energy to the thing we were all in, the thing we were piloting.
Wouldn't have made it very far without it.
No, I think she knew that. She's rejoined Mother now. The rest of her essence has gone into the sarcophagus. We just need to know what to do with this one. And she is looking, eyes closed, like this giant, enormous beast. The head is enormous, like as big as a building, as big as an inn or a tower. But just eyes closed. You can still, Atelicus is alive, breathing heavily. Tears out these huge, enormous white eyes just coming down these scaled, horned, spined, mutated, bestial face. But alive.
I think he needs his mother. Siaska, I don't know if you're powerful enough, but please, your son needs you.
You hear a faint voice, Nova, all of you. I cannot force him to come. He must give up his power to come to me.
Can I go up to him?
Yeah, you kind of want to climb down, or because you're on top of his back, you can make your way to his head and either climb down to Valor's platform to speak to him, or you could sort of be on top of his head talking to him.
Yeah, I can climb down.
Okay.
Can I put a hand just on his muzzle?
Yeah, there's a flinching, a defensive kind of flinch. Make a persuasion, Sentry, just to see if this you're gentle enough that it's Atelicus understands that you're not.
13.
13. There's hesitation, it kind of pulls away. You do reach out to touch, but Atelicus pulls away, no more. You are stronger. I wasn't strong enough.
You are strong. You're stronger than anything we've ever faced.
Not enough. Couldn't protect her before.
But you could protect Aerois. Return to your mother and use that strength against Hadar. Help save us.
There's a moment. Valor kind of says, listen to her, brother. Make another persuasion check.
16 plus 9.
25?
25, yeah.
There's a moment, a beat. You reach out and touch, and this time Atelicus doesn't pull away. You can feel, just even through the face, through the head, you can feel the amount of blood, the heart pumping, this intense, and just a long-held breath kind of rushes over you, kind of blowing back the vines, blowing back the cloak, passing over you. Very well. I let our enemy weaken me. I was weak in seeking strength. I should have trusted her wishes. I will do so now.
Be at peace.
I entrust Aerois to you. And you watch as Atelicus' body turns to golden light, earthy, a smell of grass and mountains and rivers, as it blends and turns to wind, pulled into a space. No door, no hole, no opening, but it coalesces into a single point behind Valor on this platform. The space that connects to the Halls of Infinite Resplendence. As you do, you hear a voice in your minds. Champions, I believe that the terms of my assistance are to be called upon. Come, meet me here, in this city, this once living, now dead place. We will talk, face to face. And it is the voice of Callus Valkyrian.
Shit.
What do you guys do?
He did honor his deal.
Promise is a promise.
What's happening?
Valor will just say, I don't have any power to help you anymore. I've used everything I have. I can't give you that time to rest like I did before, I'm afraid. But if he's willing to talk with you, he's an honorable man. I don't think he'll fight you or he'll do anything against you whilst you're in this condition. If he wants to talk, he wants to talk.
I imagine it's something to do with Akira.
Possibly. I couldn't say. I can create a portal. That's the least I can do. I can get you over there so you can save your strength. Good luck. We'll join you, but I think he wishes to speak with you alone. He's told me he's here, but for now, I'll leave you to it. I'll go prepare Mother. She should be waking soon.
Oh.
That's all of the Titans. They have all returned to her now, but it might take her some time. I'll go make sure that she's ready. Good luck, champions. And she cuts a triangle in the air with her hand, and a portal opens that leads, and you can see, because you've been there once before, thanks to Lucius's wish, you see the same kind of large amphitheater that looks out onto the horizon as the portal leads through.
I'll limp on through.
Yeah. You guys make your way through and you arrive back in that dead city. No sound, there are no banners, there are nothing of color, nothing of worth left. It is just stone, wood, clay, whatever was used to build the city, but any semblance of life long gone. When you emerge, the portal closing behind you, you see standing there in the middle of this amphitheater, clad in thick black Magitech armor, a two-handed sword slung behind his back that you would recognize the handle and the guard of, is Callus Valkyrian. You see a discarded, enormous cannon to the side that's just been thrown. It's smoking. It looks like it's been rendered powerless. But he looks and he kind of stands imperiously. Congratulations. Atelicus would have not been an easy foe to defeat. And I am to understand that there was a touch of Hadar about him.
Not just a touch, a whole seed.
I've seen this before. Hadar does this with powerful creatures that he wishes to use. Injects them with a sense of greed, hunger, a desperate ambition. Anything that can be used to feed, used to reinforce his ideals. Takes control. I imagine that this is what has happened to my former friend and commander.
Do you have any news on her?
Sadly not. The last we had, she took her fleet and many of her loyal followers out to the edges of Hadar space, out to the edges of the Far Realm. She's gone to her new master now, it seems. They know that an attack is coming. They are preparing for it. But that leaves us here. The fate of Aerois, the world engine, you and I. When last we met, and he looks at you, Ayla, you showed me things.
Yeah, that was a lot. So I'd be interested to know, how you've processed that, because it was a lot for us.
I'm still intrigued. Out of everyone, you were the last one I expected to use such magics to reveal that to me.
With all due respect, you weren't listening and it was really annoying. So, kind of a last resort thing.
All of you make insight checks for me.
Nat 20.
Oh.
9.
That's a D10.
You're gonna need to...
I don't know how to insight. Yeah, 11.
17.
17.
Natural 20.
Total?
22.
22. Quill, you maybe get a hint of this. When Ayla says that, like, you weren't listening, there is a hint of something. You can't quite read it, but Sentry, you read it. It's regret. It's an acceptance. Somebody who acknowledges that they've made mistakes. He nods his head. Yes. I, at first, thought it was some trick, some illusion, some misdirection. But there was a hint of doubt. From what you showed me, what I saw things that you could not have possibly known. So I sought truth and answers. You've met the Fate Weavers, yes? I sought them out. They revealed to me many things. I now believe that the future you saw with the World Engine is a possible future. There is a chance that should I use the World Engine, it will only make Hadar stronger and doom this universe. I have spent many years believing that plan was our only recourse. It was the only way to protect. And he pauses, and you see his eyes flick towards the Halls of Infinite Resplendence. To protect what matters in this universe. Now I am found that I am with doubt. And he looks. And that perhaps the future of this universe does not rest in my hands, but in yours. So I have come to do what must be done. If you are to be the protectors of this universe, if you are to be the ones to protect those who I love most, then you must prove your strength. I will call off my forces. They will be yours to command if you can defeat me. This battle has wearied you.
No rest.
I can see this battle has wearied you, and I have no intention on fighting you when you are not at your full strength. So rest. Take what time you require. But before anything else, we will settle this. If you cannot defeat me, then you have no hope against Hadar. And I may as well try to see if the World Engine will work. You have already witnessed, as I understand, that these visions are not infallible. Visions can be misunderstood, they can be misread. They are also only one of a potential future. But if I am to entrust them, and he looks towards the Halls of Infinite Resplendence, in your hands, well, I must make sure they are the strongest hands of all. And he just kind of steps back. And you see that the place he has chosen is very arena-like. And that is where we'll end today's episode.
Fake.
That is so.
I believe you kind of, but I still want to fight you.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, he's gonna hand over everything he's believed in.
It's like, let's settle this. No armies, no more innocent people have to suffer. We'll settle this between us.
Hell yeah.
In Mortal Kombat.
I fucking love that.
Coin freaking worked.
It was that changed so much.
Yeah.
Because that changed his
Wednesday, look at me use
mindset
the
about
coin.
everything.
Wednesday, look at me use the coin.
Hey,
Suck
you nailed
it.
Suck it. Suck it indeed.
Oh.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of High Rollers. We will see you next time. Take care. We love you. Don't forget to go check out all of that good stuff like merchandise and all that kind of good stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back. Tom's still
wait.
reeling, man.
I am so into that. You have
can't
no
wait.
idea.
Really?
I don't know why, but just the honourable duel.
Yeah,
just,
yeah, it's a
it's
good one.
Perfect.
How else was he going to do it? Once,
Well,
once he knew.
He's been very
Honestly-
mysterious, so this was like
Yeah.
a really nice kind of. Oh, okay.
Actually laying it
Yeah.
out, like,
Hey,
yeah.
man. Like, sometimes, lawful going to be lawful.
Yep.
God, he is boned though. I'm going to prepare Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just gonna keep rolling ones.
Oh,
Just-
God.
I fucking hope you don't, because that is so. And there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm just like, I can't change the dice rolls. Like, I just can't do anything.
Just sad.
Sad.
Hey,
Hey,
It's fine,
thank you
man.
so much.
Every Titan done though.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh my god, we
Siaska
did
is
it.
waking up right now. But
Even
She's
when you said the
waking up.
sentence, oh yeah, you know Titans by now. It's like, what? What?
yeah,
What is
all
that?
3 of them.
Say that to us like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Hey, you going to look up and see if there's any lovely messages, Tommy Wombus?
I think I might actually.
Oh, that's a good boy.
Wombus?
Well, hey, thank you for. I know that was another long, big 3-hour combat, but thanks for getting through it. Like we are in that point.
There was some good
Oh, that's a good
Great
point.
moments.
in there. What?
Oh.
Siaska got all the Titans back on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
fucking
really
sad.
cute.
I'm glad I didn't know that because I would have cried a lot more if I'd been thinking about
Well,
that.
that's kind of why I threw in the line about someone needs his mother.
Oh
like,
my god,
you
yeah,
know,
no, I didn't
was
even
thinking
clock on that.
Like,
Holy
yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. We killed them all for you.
That's why we delayed
Kill them.
everything.
They willingly gave them. You
Yeah.
beat sense into them.
Yeah.
We beat the shit
Beat
out of your
sense.
Beat the
kids.
shit out of you.
Happy Mother's Day.
We have some donations from the last couple of weeks, mainly because
please.
of the pre-recorded episode. And
Yeah, this
so
is
on.
live.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
this is
we
live.
didn't trick you this week. We're live.
Hi.
Yeah.
So we had a donation from Witcher117, which was a half hundo
Half hundo.
donation. Gotta be. Thank you all for the great times. You have helped me smile in times I thought I couldn't. Best of luck to you all.
Generosity. Gotta be.
Amordinus with 2 donations at $4.20 each. Thank you.
Had to be me.
You guys are amazing. I started watching with my ex-girlfriend and started watched up to the Horizon meeting before we broke up. After about a 6-month hiatus, I restarted in November and I'm finally all caught up and can watch live. Well,
We're
welcome.
better than girlfriend.
Welcome back.
Proven. Fact.
It's a fact.
And I've attempted to DM 3.5 for years, but my group keeps falling apart. However, I recently learned that my local Wizards Tower.
Excuse
Pretty
me.
cool.
You have a local Wizards Tower?
I'm assuming game store.
Does D&D one-shots on Mondays, so I'm finally converting to 5e. Any tips for a level 8 player character that will feel like 3.5?
Well, it's difficult because 3.5 used a lot of very different mechanics. I would say try not to worry about it. Just lean into what 5e does new. Appreciate it as a fresh new game. Come into it nice and fresh. A lot of the mentality from 3.5 doesn't translate over. Just come in fresh, character first, and then use the 5e mechanics to build it around that.
Yeah.
Easy.
There you go. Risa, this was last week, said, Sam, we need you. I don't know why. I don't know what happened last week.
It's just standard.
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 Everyone needs Sam.
Bay Feather with a 420. Been doing far too much shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet.
Yeah, fair.
And I have 11 shinies. Oh my god, 11 shinies left.
Oh,
For the living
what?
dead.
Oh my god.
Wish me luck. Holy shit.
Well done.
Kim's completionist heart is like, oh god.
That's it. That's
I mean, I was happy just to
Understand
finish the
shiny
decks,
things.
let alone.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the
I
decks.
don't let myself do shinies because
No.
madness lies that way.
Yeah, that is madness.
Yes, it does.
Remember when you did fishing in Final Fantasy?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not talking about that.
There was a raid from Girls Run These Worlds.
Nice, thank you.
Very much. Bunny Universe. Find me out of the
My
VOD
kind of
squad.
universe.
Find me out of the VOD squad. First time catching y'all live from Washington State. I love y'all so much.
Y'all.
There's a lot of y'alls.
I love y'all.
Zero the Duke with 420 as well. Stopped watching around the death of my bird boy. Have been binging the stream and just caught up today. Was worried you guys would finish the campaign without me.
No,
Don't you worry.
we wouldn't.
We're
Never.
So
wouldn't
much.
dare. Purple Panda has donated with. I started watching when Aerois first came out, but stopped around episode 14 because life. And past week, I caught up to episode
I feel like a
45.
lot of people have been doing that recently. Like,
Yeah, a lot
like
of
they've
catch-up.
just started catching up again recently.
There was a whole big pandemic, probably affected things a little bit with, you know, life.
Yeah.
Fair.
Hang on, sorry, more coming in and it's messing up my reader.
My reader.
My reader. Crispy with a full ass hundo.
Full ass though.
It is a ass hundo.
Okay.
Some beautiful moments tonight. Tom's primed dice nat 20 death save was perfect.
That was
Dude,
it.
I can't believe that.
The dice, no.
I think
Dice.
that's the best nat 20.
Thing is Nova's attacks had to
Wow.
fail for that
Yeah,
to happen.
yeah.
That's how it works.
This is the first dice set I bought as well.
Yeah,
I love
the
this
radar
I remember
dice.
that.
Shit that time though. Sorry, Death Day was perfect, but I feel so sorry for Kim and her shitty rolls. Ree, do you ever worry that you'll run out of dice to roll?
Nope. I've got plenty.
Yeah,
We've got a lot. We've got a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't go down proper.
No, it doesn't. It keeps opening.
Katie's got
There's
her
some
bag
open as
over here.
This is only part. These are only the ones I selected to bring. I have a cupboard with more.
Yeah,
at
I
home.
have more at home as well.
I don't understand it. They all roll the same.
No, they don't.
No, but
They
they're all
do!
they're all different colours.
Yeah, like
You
this
need one good set.
Usually,
like 10
I have one good set, which is these black obsidian ones.
Yeah.
And they were trash tonight.
Glitter die.
These great glitter dice.
That's what
The
you need.
glitter dice, which you can get right now.
Freshstore.co.
Um,
And you will be mesmerized forevermore.
yes.
It's holographic glitter, just so you know.
Yvmir with a 420. I loved this battle. All I can imagine is Atelicus kneeling and slowly fading as he reflects on his actions. Beautiful work, Mark. Also, if this doesn't end in a preferably shirtless fist fight between Sentry and Starbane, I will be angry.
That's an anime reference that I appreciate because I'm like, you get it. Gurren Lagann, believe in me who believes in you.
Can Max be in there as well?
No.
Yeah, he's watching from the sideline.
Shirtless.
He doesn't know who to applaud, though.
He's just clapping in general.
Clapping those
Ruining
cheeks.
it. It's a very specific reference, and you're ruining it.
What's that distant clapping sound?
Ass cleats. Max trying to sneak in. Ass cheeks keep clapping.
MK13 Wolf with 2 donations, 1,000 bits each. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So a couple of months ago, me and my friends bought. This one's not a joke. A couple of months ago, me and my friends bought a car with a plan to participate in a junkyard race. We bought a shitty Peugeot and got to work. This past Friday, we competed and drove the full 6 hours without the car braking, finishing in 19th out of 31 in our class. Anyways, I felt very proud of the team and we're planning to do another race this November.
I was
and maybe
genuinely
next year.
expecting.
I was waiting for that.
Punchline.
I was waiting for it to great.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
That is amazing.
That's really cool.
Still haven't
awesome
recovered my
time.
voice. Yeah, that
I
sounds
was waiting for it.
great.
I was waiting
Man,
for it, yeah.
with a setup like that, though, it was going to be
I was
gold.
like, how is Peugeot a joke? Like, you know, like, yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe it's so obvious that we're missing it. Anyway, there was another one that said, what do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
I don't know.
Their middle name.
That was. Who is that person they're going on the list?
MK13 Wolf. Who else was it?
Oh, that was MK. Okay,
This
right.
was
Yeah.
MK.
And
List.
Cool, right. I'm just
Finally-
putting another line under your name then.
finally, in terms of donations, Ythmir Season 2 has donated 420 with following because I'm curious, will Max take up arms as retainer to the Empire and tag team the Storm Chasers? Team battle?
Better not.
Anyway, thanks for being awesome. That is a good question.
Callus doesn't need no help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his gun.
True.
What's that move? The slash.
Where did he get the gun
Sword
from?
move.
He says it's moves
Yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
It's got Magitech Empire. You think it just plugs the gun into the energy system of the city and then
What, with a little USB-C? Like, yeah. Okay.
You ever, like, if you've played the Resident Evil 3 remake, Jill has like a massive railgun at the end. It's basically that. It's like
Yeah.
Of course he has a gun.
like
So
Zarya's
cool.
gun from Overwatch.
We also had gifted subs,
Put that on Vanguard.
gifted subs, sorry, this week and last week from Shady Person in the Corner, thank you. Wolf Ricani, thank you. Delkin, thank you. Crispy, Being Wolfie, Crizzy29, Unicorn Dude 6171, thank you. As well as this week, Crispy, Being Wolfie, D Miller 1841, and Dunny.
Thank you all very much. The
very
gift
much.
subs, the donations, the bits, all of it.
Very
Thank you
kind.
guys so much. It's very kind of you. We do appreciate it very, very much.
Yes.
Keeping us sticking along.
And also, just don't forget, like, even if you don't feel like, you know, if you can't donate, if you don't have any money to donate or subscription or anything like that, you don't have to worry about it. The best thing you can ever do to help the show is go and tell other people to watch it. It's literally free. It doesn't cost you
Indoctrinate
anything.
other people.
Indoctrinate other people. That is literally the best way you can help high rollers.
If
So
they're worried about the
Join
episode
us.
length of this campaign,
get them on prep.
wouldn't you-
Get them primed.
Get them hyped
Yeah,
for the
get 'em
next
primed.
one.
Yep.
Primed.
Yep. Get them primed up for campaign 3.
Get 'em primed.
That is it. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will be back next Sunday for more High Rollers. We'll also be around on Wednesday for Warhammer as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will see you then. Till then, take care. We love you. Bye-bye.
Have a good